when the remake comes out of Wind Waker, you all come crawling back to me.
Literally, the stream heard that as soon as we went live.
Beautiful.
So that's what the VOD's gonna start with.
Beautiful.
I just imagine.
Glorious.
Okay, now I have the
Glorious.
image of Pat on like a Godfather throne, but instead of petting a dog, it's a plushie too.
Twitch is actually Twitch is slowly coming back.
Okay.
I'm still having trouble getting a. Never mind. A Street Fighter
I
loaded.
have it on mine.
Yeah, I got it on my phone.
Gosh darn it! The Sora and Carrie plushies are individually $30, not both together. Man.
Damn it, dude.
Pat, why'd you put
They
this in
still
the
can't be
Playmaker app
together.
chat?
I don't know why.
I mean,
we
I mean-
put
Say poggers.
yeah, I place a lot of stuff in that chat for no reason.
Yeah. Listen, because we know it grabs our attention because it's a DM chat.
Exactly.
Now I just gotta wait for Tevi's stream to actually load.
This is what Danganronpa has to come to.
Oh my god, Persona 4, my favorite Danganronpa.
Yeah, so we'll wait a little bit for people to get back in here because
Yeah.
thanks Twitch.
I was seeing on the PSN store, I think both of the dancing games together are like only $20 right now, so I might.
What game?
The Persona dancing games, the entire bundle is like $20 right now for all three of them.
Anyway, so we're live right now, Tevi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live.
All right. I suppose since I'm new here, I should introduce myself, right?
Well, I usually do introductions at the beginning of the playthrough.
We're a little closer to actually starting because
Yeah.
waiting for
Okay.
people
I
to
think
get
Twitch is slowly reviving, but I don't think it's.
I don't think we've ever properly introduced ourselves. I think Tevi has always done that for us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I didn't know what the proper procedure was.
Yeah.
yeah, I know,
Which
it's understandable.
Alex, remind me, I need to add you to the slideshow at the beginning for like commentator plugs.
Yeah.
So yeah, just let me know what you want to plug and I will plug it for you.
Listen, Alex, the standard procedures are we have no procedures.
Look, this is the
This ain't no goddamn democracy. What are you talking about?
No,
What do you Ross's Twitch to stream the love? I can't get Tevi's. Come on.
So what do you mean by plugging anyway?
Pretty much just like, you know, like for Pat,
Twitter handles, YouTube.
like Twitter,
Anything
YouTube,
wanna
Twitch.
promote.
I put, yeah, you know.
Hey, throw that fanfic in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's literally the only thing that I can possibly
AKA subscribe
plug.
to Windows 83, guys.
yeah, check out his new Gunvolt review.
I mean, I normally would promote Pat because that's usually what I do when I'm promoting stuff. Like I'm like, you should go to Weedude83. But I'll probably just plug my fanfic account and just be like, there you go. You can look at me writing stuff because that's what I do.
That works.
Yes.
God, this cutscene still looks cool.
This is a cool trailer, though.
I love the Unleashed trailer so much.
Before everyone had massive anxiety when they saw the warehouse gameplay.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
looks so cool. What the fuck is
I
that?
still remember when the first screenshots were getting leaked for Unleashed and stuff like that.
I remember the very.
Democracy is dead and so is Twitch.
I remember the very first trailer that got where it was just Sonic humming the main theme while flipping a ring in the air.
Yeah,
and then-
that's the one they just showed in the
Yeah.
little video here.
That's what we're watching right now.
I mean, I got into Psych Community after the Unleashed game, so it's like,
Yeah,
I see the aftermath.
Yeah, no, I remember when I first saw that and I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. I want this game. And then I got the non-HD version.
Brandon, if it's still a black screen on your end, try refreshing it, because Twitch is still trying to slowly come back.
Oh my god.
And Gamertron, yes, you did make it. You did make it in time. We're about to start.
Yeah, we had to start a little late because Twitch was like, F you, Tevi.
Yeah, you should.
No, it wasn't just Tevi. It wasn't just Tevi. Twitch is like, oh yeah, I see you guys are streaming over there. What if we just don't?
Okay, so
Oh my god, this Sonic looks amazing. What the hell is happening?
so Greg just posted on his Twitter. Should we continue the stream on OnlyFans or will I have to take my pants off first to stream there?
Yes.
You know, OnlyFans isn't exclusively for nudes. You know.
Pants are optional though. Just an FYI.
We go to OnlyFans. I can play Sonic Unleashed, but with my dick out.
It's like the werehog.
Yeah.
Don't ask you. The weird rubber.
I don't want to know how that works.
I mean,
No,
Tevi,
shooting that. No.
Tevi, we We might as well already be there because every time we see the werehog, it's already a punch to the balls.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Do you guys want to go ahead and get started then?
Yeah, we can probably get started.
All right, let's get this bitch started. So, hello everyone, welcome to Sonic Unleashed. God, I'm so excited for this game. Twitch had a little bit of a hiccup, but I think we're back. People are gonna be slowly circulating in. So, you know, bear with us. Twitch is having difficulties, so if the stream randomly goes down, we jumped to 11 viewers. So, Twitch is working again. As all.
I think that getting other things back up because your stream and other people's stream that I'm clicking on, the chat is working again, but I see that other people are still having trouble actually seeing the stream.
Yeah. If you guys are getting black screens and you can still hear us, try refreshing your pages. And Pat will be in the chat, making sure everybody can see everything. Which Pat, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm getting there. So today for the stream, we got our usuals. We have Ed, Patrick, Jason, Sophie.
Yosh.
You guys got all your names changed on here. I can't see who the fuck.
I'm checking in this server, by the way.
Like Jesus.
That's what Sonic X does to you.
Okay.
I'm a dead pet.
Okay, there's Sophie, there's Jason, there's Ed, okay, so we got Sophie, Ed, Jason, Patrick, Ace, and we got a newcomer to this stream, specifically Alex. Say hello, Alex.
Yeah, hi, I'm new here because Tevi met me the other day on Patrick's server, and we talked, and he's like, "You're cool, you like Sonic, you should join me for Sonic Unleashed." And I'm like, "Sure."
The funniest thing is that Alex has been in that server for over 2 years.
Yeah.
What's a Sonic?
So,
that server longer than I've known Tevi.
So I guess I can say, the one thing I'm happy about with this coronavirus, if it didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have met Alex. So, cool.
Yeah,
One epidemic to happen.
Yeah.
Hang on.
A whole epidemic had to happen for me to make a friend.
Friendships.
Hang on, guys. Thanks, Obama.
You are welcome.
Very good. Thank you,
welcome.
Obama.
You're welcome. I'm glad that I could bring people together during this.
Hey, Alexandra's in the chat.
Hey.
Hello,
Hey.
bitches.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
So, I don't know about you guys, I'm ready to get this shit started. So, let's play Sonic Unleashed. I'm so ready. I'm so excited.
So me and Pat have a little bit of a history with this game.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm bringing it up.
Oh, that hurts
I'm
so
not
much.
gonna go. I'm not gonna go into detail, but way back in the olden times when Pat first met me,
Back
We
when
just
they
dinosaurs
can.
were alive.
yeah, back when the dinosaurs were still alive, we decided to make a commentary channel, which I will not say what the name of is because I don't want you to
So
look
you
it up.
can't find it.
You can't find it.
It's Dark Cup.
No,
You bitch!
no. Anyway, back before Pat, became more of the guy on YouTube and became a lot more popular, so he could do his streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, we did commentary for playthroughs, and one of the first games we did was Sonic Unleashed.
Is my fan too loud?
No.
What's
No.
that?
You're good. And there's Urban. Hello,
Let
Urban.
us all just sit back and enjoy one of the best goddamn things in this
I
entire
love this intro so much.
Cool.
Sonic Unleashed is
Get
like
that hedgehog, blow him up.
Like just this part right here.
Go Sonic, go!
Oh yeah, no, this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh my god.
Sonic's running on his way to the box office. Let's go, boys.
So this is where the budget went.
No. Here's like
No, this was the beginning of Sonic on the Rise. Because this led to colors, which led to Unleash. I mean, yeah, to this.
Wait,
Let's back to
hold
this.
on, what?
Let's back to
Oh, you little-
This led to colors, which led to Generation.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to Unleashed.
Everything goes back to Unleashed.
It's like this fan base right now.
Unleashed is kind of the start of the quote-unquote modern era. It kind of serves as the foundation for the current Sonic games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, which
I gotta say, like, in this opening, Sonic is, like, I love how expressive he is. I wish he was this expressive in the actual cutscenes.
Ooh, I have 12. I have
DG
7
think the special
alternate
stages-
power sources.
It's also done by the same people that did Night of the Werehog, which was a little anime short when this game
Yeah,
came out.
which Night
Which
of the
I'm looking
Werehog
at more
also
of.
looks really good.
We need to watch
Yeah,
that.
Werehog's fantastic.
Yeah.
Kind of see it as
Yeah.
a prelude a little bit to the Titan short, in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to go that far.
Also, I think this is the first time we've ever gotten Supersonic in, like, the first 5 minutes of a Sonic game. Wait, no, Sonic 3 Knuckles. Sonic 3 Knuckles.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, before he got rocked by Knuckles.
Yeah, not
Look at that ship. Yeah.
That's a penis.
Wow.
Looks like a cucumber.
Wow, Eggman's already dead. I'm surprised.
I also think that there's a start where Jason Griffith actually started performing better as Sonic.
Yes.
Well, starting with this game, they got a new voice director at this point, and they basically were telling Jason and the rest of them, play it older at this point. Play it older, a little bit more relaxed kind of deal, which I think led to better performances overall. Though
Yeah,
I
'cause-
definitely
'cause-
think his best
I don't think anyone
performance
can
is
see
easily Black Knight. Hands
Yeah,
down.
because I think a lot of the problem with the original. Now, again, I don't know a lot about like voice direction and stuff like that, so don't quote me on this as like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure because they were trying so hard to be like the previous people, they didn't really have their own like voice until this game came along, and they're like, "Hey, Jason, you know, you can kind of just do your own thing." And then that's when he really started to be able to find. Like it started obviously with his first role, Sonic X, but then when he like got to do like a proper game, you know, it really helped.
There's Dreamcast.
But it's like the first game.
I'm gonna piss on the earth!
Like the first game was Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, yeah, but I don't count that game.
I don't count that game. That game's not real.
Look, it's technically a spin-off. You don't see it
There goes
celebrated in
Hawaii,
Sonic
there
Generations.
goes Hawaii.
There goes Hawaii. There goes Hawaii.
God.
God
Yeah.
damn it! Eggman destroyed Station Square again.
Yeah, this is a very bold intro where Eggman just destroys the planet immediately.
Yeah.
Also, I have no idea where these hentai tentacles came from. I don't know if they're coming from Dark Gaia or the laser.
To quote 2010, Pat, Dark Guy looks like a bunch of
Shut
tentacles.
up! Oh my god!
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, listen, you really don't want to quote 2010 Alex.
Yeah,
okay.
we said a lot of shit we would like to take back at that point.
Alright, looks like people are starting to see the stream.
Yeah, Twitch is back up and running on my end.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
Hedgehog engine, everyone.
Yeah,
That's what
so
Well, actually, no, this is not Hedgehog Engine right now, so.
Yeah, right now this is just CGI.
Yeah.
CGI.
Yeah.
Because
Halt,
no way is
halt,
Spur
halt,
actually
halt.
acting like that in Engine.
No, because what the Hedgehog engine, what that engine really is an in-game lighting engine.
Yeah, it's a lighting engine primarily.
And it's a really good lighting engine.
To the point where the PS3 and 360 can't handle it.
The funny thing was that they built that engine to license it out to other companies and stuff like that was like the big reason why they did it. But since Sonic didn't really have a good rep at the time, nobody really cared. And this game is not exactly the greatest showcase of it, in my opinion. Like, the game is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but it cannot hold its frame rate.
yeah, and the engine itself is actually, in my opinion at least, really nice. But again, like Pat said, because of the reputation, and this game is very divisive, to say the least, which we'll get into the more details about that later.
Yeah.
It didn't help with companies wanting to, get the engine like they wanted, so it just kind of flopped a little bit.
There are other games more recently that also utilizes the this engine. The most recent game that's actually coming out tomorrow for the West is Sakura Wars. Also,
Sakura Wars is on Hedgehog Engine? Really?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't know
Wait,
that. That's really
is it on
cool.
the Hedgehog engine or the new Hedgehog engine that they did for like Forces?
I think it's the new one because they always update the engine.
Okay.
But it's
Well,
still the Hedgehog engine.
yeah, it's
and
still-
that game
it's-
is using it.
Spoilers
Yeah,
and
that's-
sidestep.
Alright, that's it. Edie's no longer allowed in the stream.
I've seen some
That's
shit,
why you
man.
gotta win the horses race.
MG spoilers.
Well, time to kill Edie.
Yay!
I mean, and now in game, which I don't think, I still feel like the in game cutscenes are pretty good. So you can definitely tell that they aged.
Yeah.
Well,
they're for what they are.
The biggest thing that
Rico.
really annoys me is in the HD version, whenever the werehog's on screen, because of all the fur on him, it has to render all of that out, so the frame rate's always kind of really choppy. But on the Wii and PS2 versions, they just rendered these and then put them in as video files. So ironically, the Wii and PS2 versions of these cutscenes are more consistent.
It's weird.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ironic. Oh, it's a
Anyway,
as
as
6 feet under.
yeah, just to talk about that a little bit, as I'm sure a lot of people know, and if you don't know, then I guess, oh my God, like here's a new revelation for you. Yeah, so the Wii and PS2 version and the Xbox 360 and the PS3 versions are very different from each other.
Quite different, in fact, yes.
Chip just got a full-on look at the werehog's dick. That would emotionally scar anyone.
Is that Charles' dick?
That's why you ran behind that round.
Alright,
What the fuck? Is that Sonic's dick?
So,
You see, this is before the Nintendo Switch can Nintendo actually made consoles that can actually handle games in higher quality.
alright, so just asking this right at the front. How do we feel about Chip?
I like Chip.
That's fine.
I like Chip.
Chip's alright.
I think he works with what it's supposed to be for the story.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he overstays his welcome or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's like a tortilla.
Obviously, I do wish that they hadn't thought that, you know, we needed to like make it so Sonic had like nothing to do with his friends by this era. But I at least I'm okay with Chip. Like Chip serves his purpose. It would have been just as fine if it was, you know, a story that had Tails as a sidekick again, but you know, Chip serves his purpose, and he is at least.
Tails, you fly the plane. Shut the fuck up.
Friendship ended with Tails. Chip is my new best friend.
Well, it's kind
He's a
of
god.
weird because most of the time Sonic's role is that he tends to go alone on adventures, so it's kind of.
I can finally see the stream! Yay!
Same.
Tell me you're hideous!
No. I can see.
Wow.
I can fight.
As your first comment going live, congratulations.
Jason,
You
you're a
called
bitch.
Temmie-
Jason, you're a bitch. I hate you.
It's just Japanese laughing, you know.
Oh!
Oh my
But-
god, the frame rate's gonna become better in a few seconds.
Whoosh.
Wow, the frame rate's amazing. Wow, look, I'm moving in 60
Anyway,
frames. This is
anyway,
amazing.
Hey!
Let's also open this beast immediately since it was on screen for a little while. How do
Beast.
we feel about the? Yeah, how do we feel about the werehog?
I
Oh.
think
Well,
the
first
werehog.
they-
Look at there, go!
Yeah, well,
No.
let's talk about werehog later on because we got Boost gameplay.
Don't worry,
We'll have plenty of time to talk werehog later.
69 rings,
Yeah.
let's go, boys!
Yeah. So anyway, I guess let's talk about the good part of this game, the
The good part of
daytime
this game.
stage.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing I hate, the homing attack button is on the boost button.
Yeah, I'm so glad they fixed it. I'm so glad they fixed that from Colors onward.
Yeah.
Because like going from like Colors like generations to this, where the homie attack is on the same button as the boost, it always throws me off. I have to get used to that again.
Weird.
It is so weird.
I guess because they wanted like more control for the player, but it's just one of those that's just been a thing ever since Adventure. It's kind of ingrained in our brain, you know, that
But I remember,
jump button
remember-
is also home attack.
I remember seeing the boost formula for the very first time. And I remember thinking, wait a minute. What do you mean they took something from Shadow Fresh and put it in 3D?
Yeah. I
'Cause
was
that-
about to say, yeah.
Basically what it is.
Yeah, that was my first thought because I remember seeing Sonic Rush and thinking, man, I wonder how this will work in actual 3D. And then suddenly came along and just go, you know, we could do that, and they did, and I really enjoyed it. Even though looking back at it now, in Unleashed there are some flaws.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Really
You can
on
really
control.
tell Unleashed was the first game to put the boost mechanic with its flaws and all.
Yeah.
Mainly just we'll get into it more, but I think the biggest problems that the daytime levels in this game have, I think they run their course a little long. The control can be a little too loose, I think, in it, and there's My biggest complaint: way too many do or die moments for how fast Sonic's going in this.
Yeah, I will.
Events in a row.
I will admit, you know, because I hadn't played Sonic Rush at all before I played this game, so I had no introduction to boosting as gameplay in Sonic at all. So I got this game and I was like, oh my god, I'm going too fast. I don't know what I'm doing.
I remember a friend gave it to me to call it let me play the game. The level they stopped on was the skyscraper one, and it's like,
Oh, Empire City.
You know, I could have sworn.
Sonic Rush.
Oh, God.
So that's the first one I played. I'm like, how the fuck do I?
Oh, which, by the way, just a tangent. Funny story about my relationship with Sonic Rush. The only Sonic Rush game I played was Rush Adventure.
Oh, you poor bitch.
Hey!
Model in any video game ever. Look at this damn thing.
I like Sonic Rush Adventure.
Which one was the one with the
too.
pirates?
It's an alright game. It's definitely the weakest of the three rushes, you know.
The three
If we
rushes.
count color.
Three
Patrick.
colors basically is.
Tevi.
We crawling out here, boys.
We crawling out here, boys. Let's go.
Sonic crawls.
Look at his hands. They're gone.
Well,
Oh boy.
anyway, I would say that I'm one of the Sonic fans that actually like hub words in the Sonic game. You just gotta learn how to use them. And Chip, did you just knock over that rose petal?
Chip, your dick. Oh god, here we go.
I never really had a problem with them per se. It's just I would prefer mission to mission style a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I
get why they're here though.
I always forget where these fuckers are.
I think, this and like Adventure 1, I think those hub worlds are fine. You know.
Well, that's because in both cases the hub worlds are
Small?
big.
Or small and connected.
Aw.
Yeah.
There's actually stuff there.
Were you
Yeah,
guys
there's
in
actually-
six that
Yeah,
barrels?
there's actually stuff there. And also, in the case of Adventure, it's still fun to run around as Sonic. Because it
Also,
controls-
just so I can bring this up, so one of the major differences between the Wii PS2 version and the HD version is that they cut out the hub worlds and instead give you a menu to
Yeah,
Yeah.
DVD
click
menus,
through.
basically.
It's pretty, yeah, it is pretty much CFD, man.
Yeah.
Which that was the first version of this game that I played. So
Same.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
in exchange, we got Gaia Temples, which are like little mini side challenges and stuff like
I
that.
really did. I did enjoy those a lot.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I like those.
Actually,
and you get to hear the music for them for more than just
want it.
5
I want
seconds.
it.
You can't get it.
I want it though.
I need-
It should be
Actually-
mine.
We gotta go follow the main story.
alright, so from top to bottom in the Discord, which version of Unleashed did we all play first? So,
Tevi.
yeah, Tevi at the top.
I played the Wii version first. I was not introduced to the HD version until after I want to say around 2013 when I finally got the HD version. And yeah, this is definitely my preferred version to play Sonic Unleashed.
Chicken.
AKA DD.
Yes, Tevi is one. Anyways, I only played 360 version. So, the PlayStation 3 to be specific. So,
Sophie.
The 360 version as well.
360 version as well.
Oh, so Obama played the 360 version.
You bet your ass I did.
Boring.
Don't you know the graphics are everything?
Anyway,
Graphics are
anyway, as I said, I played the PS2 version first, and then I played the PS3 version, and I definitely prefer the PS3 version.
I only played the PS2.
I played both of them. It was the Wii version first, and honestly,
Oh, shit.
nowadays with my reviewer mindset, I think I actually prefer the Wii version over the HD version nowadays.
I'm restarting because there's a moon medal up there and I need it.
Okay, let's get talking about that.
Yeah, let's talk about this stupid bullshit. You like Mario 64? Well, guess what? They put Mario 64 shit in a 3D Sonic game.
It's a great segue because one of the reasons I like the Wii version way more is
We didn't have to deal with this bullshit.
Okay, so
Arrows are optional.
Okay, everyone, let's just chill so that we can discuss.
This is what
Okay,
money
so-
does.
Jason, go first. Jason, go first.
alright, so here's my thing. I don't mind the actual Sun and Moon medals themselves because if you play through the game normally, you will get all the ones you need to advance the game So they're not really that intrusive until a certain point where you try to get into, I think it's Adabat, where
Adabat Day.
Yeah,
Adabat
Adabat Day, where the number of Sun and Moon medals you need just suddenly skyrocket to like an obnoxious amount.
120 is what
Yeah.
is the magic number.
Fuck this pelican, by the way. Nothing wrong with him. He's just a douche.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Dude, don't mess with the pelicans. You know how sharp they
Tevin,
are.
you're now
that's,
giving.
Hey, all
that's,
sorts of evil.
that's when I started hating the Sun and Moon medals.
The issue with
Levels.
Sun and Moon Meadows is that it feels like they were built for like an adventure game when clearly the boost
It
mechanic
feels like
isn't
padding,
working for them.
honestly.
Yeah, which is why I
Yeah.
prefer it.
No
Yeah,
ifs, ands, and buts. 'Cause the
Yeah,
major-
well,
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
I was just about to say the major reason for like Sun and Moon Medals and the Werehog's entire existence is that Sega thought that if the game wasn't long, people wouldn't care about it, and then colors and generations happen, and no, that's not the case at all.
And also, just to say something about that, whenever I do find them, it's not a case of, oh, cool, I found a Sun and Moon medal. It's a case of, oh, thank God I found this now, so I won't have to
Yeah.
go back for it later.
Yeah. To build on what Pat said earlier when he said, as a reviewer, he appreciates the Wii version better. I agree with him on everything but
Whoa.
one concept. I wish the Wii had better handling of the nighttime stages.
Okay, yeah, I can see your point on that one.
Because I like Pat. I enjoyed the fact that I didn't need to grind for medals. Because I got all the way to the end game really easily in the Wii version.
Was that a medal? Was that a medal?
But
Is that a motherfucking medal?
Was that a fucking medal? Was that a medal?
but then in the
Oh,
HD version,
can't check
like you
anymore.
said, once you get to like Adabat Day, you're like, wait, why do I suddenly need like 30 more than I had before? What? But I only got like 2.
I'm instinctively trying to stomp, and it pisses me off.
The thing that I think is the biggest kick in the balls about that is that the mission that you unlock after completing Adabat Day for like a bonus mission in that stage is like 40 medals lower than the requirement to get into the
Yeah,
game.
right?
Yeah,
Like what's the
yeah.
point of that?
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta
because
check
people can
downstairs
totally
and
just
medal.
boosting up just goes and walks down that pathway.
Yeah, 'cause
There are better
It's
collecting
like
them.
that it's like, okay, the medals were not well thought out. It's
Alright, like,
Yeah, which is why I prefer the
Again, if you're
like-
playing SA1, you're not really encouraged to boost, and you can actually explore leisurely. But
Yeah.
here, you're like, you gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
There are still like actual cool collectibles to get because you can find like records and videotapes to unlock music and
Like,
Hey.
those are fine collectibles.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those are
and
fun.
cutscenes,
Yeah, like,
so
those
I
should
like
have
those.
been. Yeah, those should have been the collectibles. Like you should have like
Hey.
the medal. If the medals were
Again.
just for the bonus missions, like the ones that you didn't need, it still would have been annoying. But at least it would have been completely optional. As
Oh,
Oh,
a-
yeah,
yes,
this has a
too.
level system, by the way.
Which I don't get. But I don't get. Why is there a level system in here? The only one it really matters for is the where is
Yeah,
the
just give it to the Werehog.
Yeah.
Because Jason, pointless bullshit in a Sonic game is tradition at this point.
Look,
Listen,
you need an
and
excuse
you-
to have Sonic eat 99 chili dogs at once.
And you only go for one of the 2 options for the Warhawk. You either up it straight to kill everything in one shot, or you up his combos. Nothing else.
Well, even then, it's just mostly strength because once you get like it's just the mash combo, then you're good, basically.
Yep.
You also get the power-up punch for Egg Dragoon.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really need it, because that fight is still easy.
I mean, well, you want to
Oh,
make it even
nope.
easier with this?
Not really, I
maybe?
mean, if I don't have to.
So,
But
so
like,
Okay.
something that I was wanting to make a joke about earlier. The first level was 40 seconds. Wow, I can see where Sega got their inspiration for Sonic Forces from.
Nice.
well, it's
Alright,
because
well,
I'm
Heavy,
gonna
get
try
to
not to
tangents.
talk about Sonic Force.
Because Tevi, the reason people enjoyed the day stages was because they were short, right?
That's
Kind
true.
of ironic, because these day stages are actually pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm okay with I'm okay with the length of the Unleashed stage. I think there's like 1 or 2 that kind of overstay their welcome, but
I think like Begonia is probably my biggest offender of I think a stage that like I like the stage, but I think that's why I prefer the Wii version of that stage compared to the HD one. The HD one I think just goes on for like 4 or 5 minutes too long.
wait, Fagonia?
We got generations
Yeah.
though, Sophie. It's fine.
That's why I prefer the Generations
Well,
version because it's
well,
ripped
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
bad on that one.
Yeah, and also the music is great, but again, like even if a music
I
piece is great, after
Gotta
like
say, I remember so many sperm jokes from this scene.
Oh my
Oh
god.
You were
god.
saying, Alex?
Can we not?
yeah, I was gonna say when it comes to you know, length for a Sonic level, you kind of expect after a few minutes it's like, okay, it's gonna be done. But then when it's I can see where Pat's coming from with Spagonia. It feels like there are multiple points where you're like, oh, okay, this is the end of the level, and it's like, no, we're still going. Okay.
It feels weird because I don't get that feeling from something like Sonic Heroes, but I do with a level like Spagonia for whatever reason.
I get it majorly in Sonic. I get it majorly in Sonic Heroes, but I never really get that for any of the day stages.
Well, I feel like, and Pat, I feel like the main reason why you get that feeling with Spagonia in particular is because there's a lot of sections of it that are very cinematic. And usually when it comes to quote-unquote cinematic things in a Sonic game, they tend to be at the end of the stages.
Yeah.
So it's like you get to the cinematic parts of Spagonia and you're like, oh, we're done. And then it's like, no, it's still going. It's like, oh, okay.
That's all
Speaking
I
of-
can say. I think Chunan is probably my favorite.
It's like,
receiver.
Oh yeah, that's great.
okay, to talk about at least one stage for Sonic Forces,
Oh my god.
Egg Gate. It's kind of like the moment when it starts to feel like we're reaching like an up peak flame moment, like the stage just ends. It's kind of like the opposite of Spagonia.
Yeah.
But speaking of things that go on too long, let's talk about the Warhawk.
Yeah.
Thank you for the excellent transition, Jason. Would you like to talk about this piece of shit?
So how about just like before we go from top to bottom to make it easier so we don't talk
We'll
about
make an attempt.
Conversation.
Alright,
Yeah, let's do bottom to top this time, since we went top to bottom last time.
Worst part of the game now, so.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's funny.
So, okay, yeah. Is it Ace or me at the bottom?
It's Ace.
Alright, okay.
Is Zeke von Genbu chopped liver?
Just
Alright, go.
Shit, I hate being put on the spot. I should have been in the middle.
just say something. You got anything to say on it? Or?
Werehog arm stretchy, music good except for one track, but it's good, but you hear it too fucking often. Stage goes on for quite a while. Riff off God of War. Am I missing anything?
Nah,
Anything
that
else you
about
wanna
covers
say?
it.
Any personal opinions you want to say on it? Or?
Not bad. I'm fine with it. I'm more tolerant than others, but I can see the problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
How common were beat 'em ups around this time?
So, well,
Very.
it's mainly just
Very.
because God of War was the
Yeah.
big one on the block.
Was this before or after Devil May Cry 4?
I
Oh, God.
think probably around the same time.
Jesus, this camera.
Oh,
Jesus,
Oh.
camera.
Oh no.
Werehog camera! Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah, the thing is, Werehog, I've always has felt has been one of the weakest parts of the game, even as a kid. But nowadays, especially, I'm just like, what the hell is the point of this thing? Put in more
It's like,
forming in, I guess. But the thing is, especially when you go back to it nowadays, it's just a really watered down Platinum game to me at this point. Boy, I have played Bayonetta, I have played Metal Gear Rising. This does nothing for me at this point. Boy, hell, even like a Hyrule Warriors kind of game, I get more enjoyment from this, and it's just
Hey, look at this character.
Who?
this scene is harsher in hindsight now.
This is the beginning of the downfall for Tails.
The beginning of the end.
Why is it gonna stay there?
Well, it's not as bad in Colors and Generations, but it starts to.
All right, Tails. We'll see you in about half an hour. Let's go.
But helping out.
Alright,
Yeah.
Continuing on with that, Pat?
But yeah, it's just Werehog is one of just the biggest stink up points of the game for me, and like I have no reason to go back to these at all. The one compliment I'll give them is that when you're not hearing the battle theme, the music for them is freaking fantastic. Oh,
Are you saying you don't like?
That's the same part, and I only learned just like a year ago that there's an actual like.
Speak of the devil.
Alright. Anything else?
No. That's it for my overview of Werehog. We'll get into more of that.
Yeah, Urban, you want to say something about this?
Okay, so funny thing. As a kid, was basically like I think like the first Sonic console game that I played.
Oh, so he's always been like this.
Urban.
Okay.
Wait.
I
Urban, how old are
played
you?
Sonic Advance 3, and I played some other games, but like the mainline stuff. This was like my first game, so I played Generations first, and then going backwards, I'm like, huh, this is radically different.
Friends? What friends? Sonic has no friends.
Yeah, just like gets
Hey.
Jet the Mega Collection. I'm just like, wow, this is like what the fuck. And then I eventually played
Oh, are you
the
doing
Adventure
the
games.
thing?
Oh,
Oh, it's not letting me.
don't do
Grab
that.
you. Okay, wiggle, 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 wiggle,
This
wiggle,
works.
wiggle, wiggle.
The Werehog's just fucking mean to these guys.
Yeah.
Alright, eating.
Anything else?
Nah.
It's Alex next.
Alex.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So, much like always, me and Pat tend to have very similar opinions about things. So I don't really have much that I can give that Pat didn't already say. But since I played the Wii version first, I can talk about this. Or not the Wii version, the PS2 version. I mean, they're the same thing, but I didn't say
Yeah,
it.
same thing.
Hey, my engine.
Instead of getting one really long level, they gave you 5 decently long levels.
Oh no, it would normally be 3 levels, and then Eggman Land was they gave you 5.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
They give you 3 acts per Werehog section, but only 1 act for the day. And I was
Yeah,
always like, why does it do that? Because
missions.
individually, I didn't think any of the Werehog levels were so horrible, other than the waterfall one. Screw that.
Oh
Screw that.
god, the Two-Man Waterfall.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that level can eat my dick.
Yeah, aside from that level, I didn't have any levels that I was like, oh my god, I hate this so much. But when you have to play all of them in a row before you can even get to the next story section, you're just like, can I go back to playing as Sonic?
Alright, enjoy Eggman Land time.
What do you mean? You're Sonic. You're playing him right now.
Actually,
Yeah, and
sorry, I just
no,
bring up.
yeah, you go really quick, and then I'll.
So, I was gonna ask you and Pat how you guys felt about the daytime missions.
What? Sonic! Sonic!
Whoa, what the hell?
Okay, what?
You didn't see anything.
Sonic Unleashed is a beautiful game.
Wow, I didn't know the Werehog had
Unleash his art.
Unleashed its art!
do that.
Man, the Werehog's been working out.
The beating was so horrible. I didn't
I didn't know Dark Gaia energy just lets you fade through the fabric of existence.
No,
Man.
this is an E10 game. You didn't need to see that.
But anyway, the daytime missions weren't that bad though. I felt like
just
some
there.
of them were.
They're
So,
there.
like some of them, like the bobsled one, was done in like 20 seconds, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what was the point of that even being a
The only one
separate
I can
mission?
really think of off the top of my head are like the Don't Break the Pots ones, or like the
Oh, yeah.
Or go through it without getting hit.
But anyway, to go back to it, yeah, I feel like a lot like Pat said, the Werehog is very much an not uninspired, but like an unnecessary addition. Especially since when you really boil it down, what they were really trying to do, like you said, was be God of War. But they didn't really think about what made a God of War so interesting. So instead, they just made it so you have a bunch of punching bags without a lot of variety on how to take them out. I mean, it's there, but like you only get that towards the end of the game. In the beginning of the game, it's very much just punch, dead. Punch, dead.
Punch, reaction command.
It's also the amount of Werehog they throw at you at the beginning of the game too, because around the middle of the game, I feel like it gets a lot more even in terms of how much you play.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely.
But definitely near the beginning, they just kind of front load you with so much of the Werehog.
Yeah, it's because they were like, we need to introduce our new gimmick, which that's always been a problem with Sonic in general, is that if they have a new gimmick, they tend to just shove it in your face because they're like, oh, look at this new thing we got going on in this game. It's good, right? And
You
it's like,
love
no.
Werehog, man.
And it's like, no, it's not really that great. Like, I don't hate it, but this was a terrible way to do it. Like, he didn't have a chance out the starting.
Okay,
Right.
Heavy.
But music, like, again, just repeat, music is actually good when you get to hear it. Go on, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you took everything.
Alright, thanks. Okay, go Obama.
I was gonna bring up.
Hold on, really quick. Ace, what were you gonna ask?
Are you holding down the grab button before you reach the ledges or whatever?
I do that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure you hold it down before you see the reticle, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from experimentation that I was doing today, I was always guaranteed to grab the ledge whenever I did that. So it's a habit that I've developed over the time playing this game. Anyway, Jason, go.
So my thing with the Werehog is the fact that if they focus way more on the fact that they wanted the if they focus way more on like the platformy elements of the Werehog, I think I'd be way more comfortable with the with the
That
Warhog
dude
being
is
here.
just like doing all kinds of acrobatics in the cutscenes, and the most you get is like grabbing onto a pole.
And then you
Stuff
swing.
No,
Just swing
no.
to something else.
Knuckle shoot in there.
Okay, no, I was actually going to bring that up because I remember one of the things that I heard when Sonic Unleashed was coming out was if you got Unleashed on the PS3, you'd be able to play as Shadow, but you got on the 360, you'd be able to play as Knuckles. And I always wondered, would people would have felt better about the Werehog instead of playing the Warhog, you'll play as Knuckles instead.
I feel like for me personally, I would still have the same exact problem,
Yeah.
especially looking back now, because, look, well, absolutely, it's the same thing of, like, in the adventure games. I don't care who I'm playing as, I just don't like the shooting and treasure hunting stuff, you know, I'd rather...
Yeah. I want to play Sonic the Hedgehog. What was on the box?
I want to play with the blue
But
pistol.
fishing is an iconic gameplay mechanic
I
in
don't
Sonic the
give a-
Hedgehog.
If I want to fish, I'll do it in my Animal Crossing town.
No, because,
If I want to fish, I'll play.
That
Final
makes
Fantasy
me
15.
stuff, alright.
like the biggest issue with the Werehog is simply the fact that this was around the time when they were like, all right, people don't want Sonic Spirits anymore, so we're gonna go back to having
Yeah,
the Sonic games be only about Sonic about Sonic. So to get around that for this one, they're just like, all right, what if we turn this blue, walking, talking, fast-paced hedgehog into a purple,
He's
dark,
still blue.
Hey.
Sorry, he's still blue.
That blew out.
Yeah,
into a werehog where I also have stretchy arms for
Teddy,
some
don't die. The hardest part of the
Yeah,
game.
I think one of sorry, just to and Sophie wants to speak too. So Sophie, you go first with what you were gonna say.
Hey, Sega, it's not that we don't like these characters, it's more that you keep making these brand new gameplay mechanics but never fine-tune it, so it always don't work out
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah, I completely agree with Sophie there. Yeah, so I like the fact that Sega wants to listen to the fan base, but I feel like they're not doing.
Everyone
I
has
don't feel
different
like.
things to say.
Yeah, everyone has different opinions, and I feel like they're trying to. This is going into a major tangent, which I won't go into right now, but just. There's a reason the Sonic series is so hit or miss every single time. Is
I
'cause
think
they
in terms of with the ultimate characters, I think it was around this time I definitely kind of agree, just in terms of we were definitely in that adventure formula and off of the tails of
06.
just
went
having so
overboard.
many. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe we should go back and refocus at that point. And I think by the time after Generations, I think that was kind of the point where everybody's like, okay, I think it's time to start getting the other characters back in. But it's still very clearly we just want Sonic and no one else kind of mindset, which was a
and then-
mindset like over 5 or 6 years ago that I think it's like people are just kind of ready to see the other characters back in action because it's
Yeah,
Yeah, we're ready
because
now.
it's like what Sega needs, in my opinion, at least, because I'm an opinionated Sonic fan, like everyone else.
That's all of us.
I think we're all opinionated Sonic
Yeah,
fans.
Twitter
Yeah,
account. Okay, you're an opinionated Sonic fan.
Yeah, I feel like they need to just pick something and focus on it. Like that's their.
But
Oh,
I've
they're
been saying
focusing on
fucking
something.
years.
Because it feels like each game is like a response to like the massive feedback I know the game gets, and it just keeps going in a loop.
Oh, they're focusing on something, right? They're focusing on making Sonic games suck dick.
And then
But yeah.
Mania comes out and then just
Ow,
completely
fuck.
transcends it on the first fucking try.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Play Mania, guys.
continue, Jason.
But yeah, and the response to that is the Werehog. So now, Pat, like you were saying, that might around that time, we all did feel that way. But just now, just looking back on it, it does kind of sting. It does kind of sting when you see Tails right there, or for the Werehog, you really want to put him a beat 'em up section. He could have done hey, what if we try Shadow again or Knuckles? No, we turn Sonic into a Werehog.
Yeah. I guess the best way to put Sega, Sonic tries to do something new, it doesn't do it well, then the next game tries to do everything it can to try and fix everything they tried to do back then without actually trying to make a good game with that.
I appreciate Sega always wanting to try to do something new with Sonic. It's just the fact that it's always a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
mean, it's its company's strength, but also biggest weakness.
Well, the biggest thing I always have felt with it is that they'll have that. My friend CJ0, I think came up with like the term when he was reviewing Barnman Generations was just like a thing called an ironic upgrade kind of thing, where it fixes all the problems that were with the last game, then it kind of removes everything that you liked about it.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. And I feel like that's Sonic pretty much every time. You know.
Ace
Like
was
in
trying
some
to
ways,
say-
like force. Oh no, you go.
Ace was trying to say something.
No, my experience.
Ace, you
My experience,
I'm sorry.
Ace, go ahead, Ace.
You sounded so sad.
My experience. No.
No, my experience.
Your experience.
Me playing Sonic Forces. Oh, my experience.
You were gonna say something? Are you gonna say something, Ace?
Fun fact, the idea of the werehog's stretchy arms came from a glitch in the original Yakuza on PS2 where
Oh my
Kiryu's
God.
arms would zoom across the
No,
screen.
actually, continue on with it.
Oh, it's a good.
I am
Actually,
intrigued.
no,
I am
it's
I thought you were
intrigued.
joking for a second.
Actually, no, I was just spouting bullshit.
God damn it!
God damn it! Shut your fucking whore mouth!
Oh, come on, dude,
I
it's
knew
now
it, guys.
No. I'll give Ace that one. He actually got
He
us.
actually tried to get out.
I didn't fucking buy
that.
To
Possible.
actually put a Sega trivia, the irony of
A real
Sonic.
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
That's what I wanted.
really quick, who still hasn't given their opinions on Werehog yet?
Like 3 of us. Or like
Okay, ED, go because the stage is actually almost
no,
over.
Sophie. No, Sophie can
Yeah,
go
so,
first.
you want something? Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay, I
Sophie.
guess I'll make this fast since it's being pretty tall, but it kind of does feel like it's like a baby's first beat 'em up, considering
Yeah.
every other thing. It's like it's okay, but it's like there's much better options around there. And I guess I can mention one thing that I think I remember this, but apparently the shadow of the
Heavy.
werehog sometimes doesn't work.
Heavy.
What?
Heavy.
Oh God, why the pain? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, Sophie, continue.
Big Man Land is the biggest one.
Yeah. Like sometimes the shadow doesn't work, so when you're trying to platform, you don't know where you're going on.
Oh, Eggman Land.
Alright, Edie, let's make this fast. Edie, go.
I feel like you guys said everything.
Again, the more people we have in these.
I know, but like just to say my own thing, just whenever I played, it just feels like just kind of bland and basic. Every time I try to go back to it,
There's nothing
And you
that don't really remember about the werehog level.
Yeah.
and even when I tried to go back to it and remember what's it called this week when I tried replaying the game a little bit, it felt like I was just spamming the same combos until they died, not even
Well-
doing anything evasive or defensive, just like,
One.
alright, my health bar goes down a bit, okay, I don't care, I still got a bunch of it, just die. Alright,
Like,
I get
I
rings.
remember the aesthetic of the level, but it's like that's also in the day stages too. They share
Yeah,
aesthetic,
one-
so it's not
one-
really.
And also
unique.
there are other kind of issues with it, like the not having always like a what's it called again, a drop shadow that makes
Yeah.
the camera
what
can
is
be annoying still. The depth perception is a pain. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this either. I'm glad.
Also, the camera.
I don't
No,
like
no,
this
no.
scene, honestly.
No!
Okay,
And also
so
just-
one of the only things I absolutely love about the werehog, Jason Griffin's death cry. Every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
It sounds like his arms are just getting ripped off.
That was on the track to being an S rank. God damn it!
Also,
Just-
I just want to say one last thing, I guess. To go back to what Sophie said about how this is like baby's first action game. Also, that's why so many people who were kids when this game came out are defending it now.
Yeah, it's like
Just-
if you haven't played a beat 'em up game, I
Wait,
can kind of
wait.
see why people are like, "What's the
When
big
did this
deal?"
game
Like,
come out?
yeah.
What remind me?
Yeah,
Like
that was-
2008.
Yeah, that was me when I played it. Yeah, it's like-
2008 is 2020.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to give 1 point to the Wii PS2 version again. When Pat was talking about how the stages aren't memorable, I can at least say that I remember more about the Wii PS2 version than I do about this, because the one good thing about segmented levels, even though they drag on when you have to do them all in a row, is that they do at least tend to have their own unique stuff to them.
Yeah,
So
I
you
can
tend to
remember
remember
more
them
of
a
the
little.
Wii version's stages. Like, I mean, we hate that waterfall level, but we remember it. You know?
Yeah, we remember it. It
I was
existed.
15 when this game came out.
I also
Still
remember
having
the
next-
Mocha versions as well too.
I'm looking at the official release date for this game. Actually, hold on.
I think it was like November 2000.
Sonic
I was 15.
Unleashed.
Anyway, Jason can have an existential crisis later.
And I was a child back then, Jason. We grew
Te-
up.
There's
Debbie-
a blue medal in here, by the way.
Oh,
FYI.
oh, Jason, I was like 4 years old when this game came out, I think, or 5.
Anyway,
I was 8.
can finally say his own opinion about the game.
Okay, so I think you guys are not gonna agree with me in the slightest.
Oh.
Okay,
That's always-
so
Alright, hot take.
so get your guns ready because I don't think you guys are gonna like this.
Just say your opinion.
Yeah, so I I wouldn't necessarily call myself a werehog apologist, but at the same time, I don't hate it as much as everyone else does. I do enjoy the combat. I knew someone was gonna fuck it. Oh my god, half the fucking call left. Like I can't have a fucking opinion or anything.
Like I said, Tevy, I don't think it's bad per se. It's just there's so much better options.
Like, I understand that there are better options. I understand. I will acknowledge that there are better options, but that doesn't.
Everybody clamoring for the Steam version. I'm just like,
Yeah,
no, Bayonetta you can buy for like $3 on
Yeah,
Steam.
hang on. Can I just say what I really appreciate about what just happened is that none of us actually said anything to each other. We just all laughed.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get to hear the werehog roar because you didn't get an S rank.
Oh, excuse
And
me.
he has 2 sun medals.
Anyway, George, let's let Tevy say what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I okay, so you know, like, you know, you got like I know everybody in here they don't really like the werehog very much. I can see where they're coming from, but I don't know. I still kind of. Okay, I'm sorry. I just broke concentration because I saw in the chat hashtag Tevy is a werehog apologist. It's the raid message. But like, you know, I see the problems that the werehog has. I acknowledge that the concept is stupid, but I still kind of have fun with it.
My problem is just after you've played literally any platinum game, it's just one of those that you
I don't even
see
think it has to
every
be a
prob-
platinum game.
You see every problem that this system has, and
I also feel like sorry. You continue, then I'll say what I'm saying.
it's just especially as somebody who comes from action game backgrounds and stuff like that. There's nothing that ever challenges you about the werehog or makes the combat fun. It's the same thing every single time with very basic platforming, and I'm just the entire time I'm in these stages, I'm like, I'd rather either be playing the day stages or I'd rather be playing a better action game. You know.
See, and I don't want to discredit Tevy's opinion, that apologist over there, but but yeah, I don't think you really need to play a lot of other action games, at least in my
That's
opinion.
what it feels like.
Because if you don't like the combat of the werehog, it never gets better. So yeah, like a lot of action games, like the combat, in my opinion, improves as it goes along because you get more combos, you get more power-ups and stuff like that.
There's more depth the further you go into the game.
But the werehog, because they focused on the two different gameplays so much, they didn't put a lot of depth into it. Outside of, you know, you level up the combos and get slightly more punches.
Yeah.
Because like the first few combos you get, you're good with just that. It's without the whole game.
Hey guys,
And, like, honestly, I find like
tornado.
like I'm sorry for cutting it. Like, you guys were talking about how you guys use the same punches over and over again. I honestly find that I personally like using the different combos just because at that point I don't know how to put it in words. I really don't.
I think for me, it's just if the same thing keeps working every time I use it, I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah,
like,
if I get the same result by using a different combo as I do just mashing one button, I'm just gonna mash the one button. Because
Just to help you a little bit, Tevy. I think what you mean to say is that you enjoy doing the experimenting, which if that's the type of thing that you enjoy, then yeah, like there actually is a couple of different combos and stuff like that. And if you get the werehog leveled up really like high. It's actually varied what you can do. It's just a matter of the person playing it, whether they want to do that, or like Pat said, if they find out that it doesn't matter what they do, if they're just gonna do the same thing over and over again.
And that's the key to action game design, is that you gotta make enemies that will actively make players figure out those different combat styles, so they'll get more out of the combat system. When every situation can be solved by the same matter, we're not gonna experiment, so,
Yeah.
you know,
And then you
that's
got-
all flat.
Yeah, because also just like with the enemies in this game, what you do is you keep punching them, they keep getting stun locked, and then their health drains till they die, and that's it.
And then you got fucking
That's
gracious
probably why-
from Bayonetta 1 who are like, nope, you can't just use your just.
Okay, so two things.
Hang on, Jason. Let's let Tevi finish.
Yeah, let Terry speak, let Terry speak.
No, his opinions are wrong and he must die.
Let Terry speak, Dave.
You bitch.
Alright,
It's fucking stream,
So yeah, I can't help it. I like playing the werehog. Shoot me down, burn me at a post. I couldn't give two shits.
Heavy, you're in
I-
the air, don't.
Speaking of shooting, let's talk about these,
Yeah, let's talk about.
Alright.
Honestly, this is the. There are only 2 levels for this, but I think this is the worst part of the game.
Yeah, no, hands down. This sucks.
Yeah, like I like the werehog, but I hate this stupid shit.
The funny thing is, I remember when this game was first coming out that so many you could tell all the reviews that didn't really play far into the game, because they would always mention that you had to do one of these every time you got to a continent, even though you only do this 2 times in the
You
whole
only do
game.
this 2 times, I don't like
Yeah,
either.
and-
number
And
one.
Yeah,
for the Wii
yeah.
version, these don't exist.
Yeah, when I first played this, like, you know, because again, I came from the Wii PS2 version, I was like, oh, this is an extra little thing. I didn't know this. And then, honestly, I failed the first couple times I did it because I'm not good at, you know, rhythm and that kind of stuff. So like that honestly threw me off. So I ended up dying multiple times, and I was like, this sucks. I can't even get to the next level because I gotta beat a stupid
This
rhythm.
game has a weird hard-on for quick time events.
That's probably why I
That's
never had any issues with this, because I like
Shit.
playing rhythm games.
Damn it! I lost my
so
combo.
This
It's not really
like this and the other one and the one that comes up later are for me the easiest part of the game. It's like, all right, push the button. All right, here we go. I just really have no opinion on these sections. That's just they're
same.
there, whatever. All right.
Yeah.
I can, yeah. Though,
At least you
I
only have to
like
do it
the
twice.
idea behind it, I'll say.
I just feel like, I mean, just make another Star Fox Clone like adventure. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. That's why I say I like the idea behind it, but yeah, execution could have been.
Give me
a
Star
lot.
Fox again.
Yeah,
That
now,
series is dead
now,
anyways.
now you just made me start thinking about the music from Sky Chase.
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys vote for Sonic Adventure instead?
No.
Because we just did it for Pat.
Why
The
didn't you
other
guys vote for Sonic Adventure instead?
We just answered that.
the other thing. I
Let's
wanted to
just play
say
Sonic
was,
and the Black Knight instead.
Yes, my plan worked. I've manipulated this.
The other thing I wanted to say was, Patrick, and this is how it feels to be on the other side, because usually I'm the one that gets yelled at for my opinions.
Hey,
Damn it.
To be on this side more often.
If you to be attacked, I am safe right now.
Wait, Tammy, you took my place. Tammy, what?
Now I'm just
Jason, don't complain. Stay on this.
Jason, accept it.
Now I'm just imagining that meme with the cat with the knife pointed at it, and it's just Tebby is the cat, and him saying the werehog I like is fun, and everyone just pulls knives out at him.
Like, bruh.
I still love the image of that with Kokichi because that's literally just Speed 3.
Yeah.
Okay, on another small tangent, I actually never really enjoyed Joy 4 Kids Tails' voice, so I really liked when they changed it. It's like, oh, he actually sounds like a boy.
Yeah, I never did really like this voice actress for Tails.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it, but I understand the change.
That's me. That's me for Amy, but that's probably has way more to do with the way she was printed in Sonic Cat.
I have
Yeah.
very little opinion about the voice actors and actresses for the Sonic characters. Like I never really had any problem with anyone except for Tails in Sonic Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, my head's spinning!
That's fair.
I mean, I feel kind of bad for the kid because the whole thing was in Heroes. It was that I believe it was Espio was the voice director of the game. I think Rouge was his wife, and their son was Tails.
Yeah, like Yeah, like I know that he was only given the role because he was related to somebody. That's why I feel bad ragging on him because he wasn't supposed. He isn't.
He
a
wasn't
voice
like an
actor.
actual
You can tell he
professor.
wasn't a professional trained actor or anything.
But it's just like
Put
God.
that image in my head.
SVO, oh God, SVO and Rouge having
SPR Rouge had a son.
What the fuck is genetics?
Well,
Okay.
that explains the genetic deficiencies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
There
even
was-
from up to SA1 and 2 in general, the voice direction were a bit weird, kind of thing. Because especially when
Wait, guys. The ears came from Rouge, the tail came from SVO.
Oh my god.
But why are there
I mean,
two
that's
of them?
Just kind of in general was that it took. You guys gotta remember, it took years till games got like pretty consistently good voice acting.
yeah.
One of the
I want to say one more
That's
thing, then I gotta
why
head
it's
out.
called war.
Okay.
I gotta head out. One thing I really want to talk about, the biggest thing that like I think like this game nails aesthetically is the fact that are the humans. These like humans like actually believe live
Yes.
alongside Sonic because they don't look like actual humans. They're just cartoon humans.
They
Yeah,
look
so-
like Pixar DreamWorks team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are like exactly like they are pretty much Pixar characters, and I think that fits so well in Sonic's world.
Yeah.
Again, this game was
Again, Alicia's art.
Alicia's art.
Unleash its art,
The game
boys.
looks great. The game aesthetically is great. You know, I still love how.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite aesthetically pleasing Sonic games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I love looking at Sonic Unleashed.
No.
It's
Don't like
still-
playing.
oh, out the frame, right?
I just don't like
Fail.
playing, man. That's the-
I love looking at Sonic Unleashed. I'm
Hey, that
playing
was
it.
Unleashed in a nutshell.
I don't want to play it, Damon. That's why I look
Oh,
at it.
and
It's
like
pretty.
talking about say humans, so I was actually really happy to like discover that that some of the humans actually, I don't want to say evolved, but it's like a small story actually going on in the background
Yeah.
with some of the
Thinking,
humans.
was with SA1 as well.
Yeah.
Like there are side,
Yeah.
like there are actually full out side quests to do around here. Like Spigoni in particular, there's these two kids who are trying to save up rings to get a present for their mother, whose wedding anniversary is coming up.
I like the guy with the Chow puppet hand.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
probably
I
hit
love
level 99.
Who says
Oh, by
no
the
to
way-
Wentos?
I love this cutscene coming up.
About to show up here.
Best character in the game, boys. Let's go.
Voice acting
Jason
talents.
If it will load. Alright, there we go.
Professor's been
It
kidnapped.
was a little bit before the tremors hit. This old man showed up with a whole pack of robots that carry poor Professor Pickle off, lab data and all.
Sonic character. I take no criticism.
Oh, that
Sure
can't be. Fuck.
I just.
Tails, did you just curse?
That is right.
Shit! Damn it!
Where?
Tails, you're 8!
Fucking
That
mouth.
monkey's probably gotta be real.
And
hungry
Chip
right
dies in 3, 2.
I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
now. I'd rather be dead.
Be careful what you wish for, Chips, because we haven't seen your ass since this game.
Wow, I said it was a dead character. They weren't kidding.
Yeah, this is a great.
They're just gonna accept it. They don't question it.
Cartoon
Yeah,
logic
they've been
is
relying
normal
on
in
their
our
hog at this point.
Hey, Sonic's died before, although not
Yeah.
really. Or,
It's not canon anymore.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, see you, Jason.
See you, Obama.
See you. Bob.
Well, I guess-
Obama out.
Guys,
Since it brought
guys,
up, I can,
Adios.
I can
No, no,
bring
no,
up
guys.
the Unleash at that tape. Okay. And
Hey,
Jason's
I just wanted to say one joke now that Jason's gone. Guys, we finally did it. We beat Obama.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot!
done.
The secret
Hey,
final boss of Sonic Unleashed, Obama.
Yeah, anyway, sorry, Sophie. Continue. I just wanted to make sure. I
Sicko mode
Yes.
or Obama.
It's... Okay. Oh, it's Dora the Explorer High. Okay.
Dora the Explorer.
Dora, what happened?
The
college.
meds kicked in.
No, she went to university and had a degree in archaeology.
Oh, Dios mío.
I mean, we already had a plan.
Oh, Dios mío.
That's like how you know it. It's so obvious.
I love that just in our Twitch community kind of thing. It's just a recurring joke that everybody just breaks out into Spanish.
Oh, Dios mío.
Also, I like that That's the only thing Timmy ever says. That's all he knows.
That's all I know! Can you blame me?
Madre
I
Adios.
mean-
There you go. There's another one.
I mean, how many of us are Hispanic here, or
I am.
Hispanic at all?
I'm-
Yeah,
I-
not at all,
so-
but I did take Spanish
Hispanic.
back in middle school, so.
I took French, so
I'm a Californian, so yeah.
I tried taking Spanish, flunked out in 2 weeks.
Edie, I need you to put your famous image in the chat, and that would perfectly describe me.
What?
White!
Oh,
white.
I wish
That's
I
me
knew
with
this
Japanese, but okay.
And put that in the chat so people get context.
Edie just sitting there like, yes, finally, my moment of shit posting has arrived.
Let's
Oh,
do
look at
this.
look at the elephants! Look at the
Hey,
elephants.
what's, this chat?
Okay.
Look at this guy. I like
Look at
this
those
guy.
rainforest-
I'm gonna name him Paul.
Rainforest Cafe
Goodbye,
elephant.
Paul.
Realistic animals in my Sonic
Word.
game. Sonic X did it first.
No, Adventure did it first.
06
Oh,
did it
yeah,
first.
right.
Checkmate,
Well,
Atheist.
well, 06, well, 06 did it before this game. Adventure did it before this game.
Checkmate, checkmate.
Some weird Sonic manga, the 90s probably did it.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, back to my tangent before Dora interrupted me.
I
God,
hate it when
So-
that happens.
So Sonic Unleashed was notable in the Archie, at least in the Archie comics, was that this was the first arc that was adapted for the new post reboot, and the reception is kind of, it's a good story, but it's not really the best adaptation per se.
Well, it also doesn't help that they never got to finish it.
No, they finished it. It's just that
Did they finish
it's just that they used this plot more as world building instead of doing the actual story. And so in essence, it kind of more so with Chip is that Sonic doesn't find Chip, Knuckles does, and he kind of just gets passed around like an object.
See, you say this wasn't the best adaptation of it, and it just makes me think back to when we were watching the Sonic Battle arc of Sonic X.
Truly the best adaptation of any Sonic
For,
game.
for context for Street Chat, I don't know why, but just the past few nights we've just been pulling up random episodes of Sonic X.
You're
Just
welcome.
so
I just
Yeah,
randomly decided to pull
yeah,
up my
and-
Oh, we are Sonic apologists.
Yeah, and the other day.
Oh no, we
the-
ain't apologizing for that. We're shit posting all over.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what? The apologies.
the other day, Tevi just wakes up and he just sees that me, Sophie, Edie, and Jason have all just changed our pictures and names to Sonic X characters, and he's
That
just
was
like,
Mr. Tanaka.
he's like, all right, what the hell happened?
I was a very weird Knuckles doing a
Yeah,
weird
your
jump.
nipples need
I mean,
Sonata, man.
You say that Sonic X is the worst one, but guys, you haven't seen Ken Penders as a one adaptation.
Oh, God.
You're saying that like I want to.
But yeah,
We can't get
But
through
yeah,
one
back to
fucking
the-
Sonic game without talking about
Yeah, I
Ken
know,
Bender.
It's always Sophie as well.
No, don't point.
Yeah, look,
Don't
I
point.
saw
Don't
Sophie
point.
out there, so I was bringing it up.
Don't point
Hang on.
fingers. But I'm totally gonna
Hang
point
on,
fingers.
just because of that joke, I see that meme where it's like a vegan who hasn't talked about how they're vegan in the last 5 minutes, but it's Sophie, and it's like Sophie who hasn't talked about Ken Penders in a Sonic game. yet.
I want
Hear
to
what you're saying, Sophie?
I just wasn't, but... Okay, but yeah, it's like, but yeah, I would say one interesting thing is that they did something interesting with the Werehog and then immediately dropped it after. But the Werehog at first was kind of pretty much built up something chaotic and like monstrous figured up in Sonic because he infused the Dark Gaia fumes inside him. And then when it actually comes out, it's like the idea is that when he turned into the Werehog, his vision of his surroundings are a lot more monstrous. So when he sees like Amy or Sally, they look like grotesque abominations.
I knew
things like
I
that.
know I shouldn't have snorted the dark guy crack.
Yeah, it was essentially drugs. but-
That is some straight up ass crack coke.
So, I mean, Sonic.
Dark
Sonic,
Gaia.
hey, guys! Sonic knows plenty about drugs. He has speed.
He got speed.
Yeah.
Look, there's Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob's my favorite. Hi, Bob.
But yeah, so the whole arc that they seem to be going at is that Sonic has to learn how to control his Werehog form, and then after a few issues in, is like, nope, I figured it out. I can use the Werehog without any percussion.
I'm the
My
best.
powers now.
So then what's the
I'm
point?
the
Sonic wins.
Also, guys, don't mind me. I'm just gonna be whenever we go into a new area, I'm just gonna be exploring a little bit for like collectibles and
That's fine.
especially Sun and Moon medals.
I mean,
Hey,
it's like
Fortnite
it's the
explore
point
no matter
of the
what.
game.
Yeah, hey Tevi, it gives us chances to have random tangents like.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
That's gonna be the case for this whole series. Let's be real.
Which actually, I don't know how long this is. Like, I don't know how long this is actually gonna take us. I'd say less than 10 sessions, but I don't know if it's gonna be more than 5.
It depends, like
How fast?
And how much metal
fast?
grinding we gotta
Yeah,
do.
how much
metal
metal?
grinding we need?
I want
If we
there
don't
to,
find it on the first one, we gotta keep going back.
Yeah,
to get it.
which
I want there to be a whole session of metal grinding, just so Ace and Pat can just sit there and be like, "We told you so."
we
Black
should.
Knight boys!
Black Knight.
I've never.
Wait,
I never.
Well,
which
because
really-
of that, Tevi's gonna go on his way to searching every nook and cranny for all the medals.
Oh,
Which-
actually, the reason
which,
I stopped Unleashed yesterday on Saturday was because I needed sun medals, and I was like,
Prove
nah,
it, my
I'm sorry.
fucking point!
Exactly. No, that wasn't even during Abato, like during the last levels. It was like just midway through the game when I wanted to play in Chunde, and I didn't have enough medals. I was like, shit.
Point for Sonic and the Black Knight.
Which
Black
really
Knight.
quick,
Fighting medals, but it was only moon medals, not sun medals. I was like, God, I wanted sun.
which really quick, I know a lot of people are disappointed that Black Knight did not win, and I said previously that the next Sonic game we were gonna do after this, at some point later on this year, was Sonic 06. I have changed my mind. The next Sonic game later on down the road that we're gonna play will be Black Knight, since it did get second.
Because you wouldn't be able
You
to
know,
finish Sonic 06.
Tevi, I don't know. Like that's also a
ED, I fucking hate you.
Apology
No.
for Black Knight winning the stream after the Unleashed.
Yeah, we were the real winners!
Yeah, well, I had a cutoff point. You guys should have voted earlier.
But yeah, but yeah, it's like you're
I can't help
apologizing
it
for
if my
that,
title
but it also
belongs.
sounds like okay, Pat, you can continue.
I can't help it if all my Black Knight snipers are out in Europe asleep during the time of your stream.
Well, maybe they should wake up.
Alright,
Not my problem.
Sophie then Alex. Sophie then Alex.
Yeah,
go.
it's like I get that you're trying to apologize for that, but at the same time, you're kind of proving Edie's point of not finishing Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Don't make me change my mind. I'll change my mind. You want Black Knight? Don't make me change my mind.
Black Knight!
Yeah, Patrick's Black Knight. How about that?
But yeah, no. Tevi's just like. So guys, I've heard your voice. I saw that Sonic and the Black Knight barely lost. So instead of playing Sonic 06, we're gonna play Dr. Robotnik's Mew.
My fellow Americans, I see that you have all voted for Sonic and the Black Knight.
Well, you're fucking idiots.
Sonic Mania again, guys.
Guys, I definitely still want to try to do like a Puyo Puyo night or like Puyo Puyo.
Oh, I'd be down for that shit.
If I had Puyo Puyo.
I love Puyo.
Switch Online.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's the
The
Super
Nintendo version is on Switch Online.
I suck at Puyo.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, you also have no excuse for not finishing Super Metroid.
Shut up.
But I mean, what if I don't want to play Super Metroid?
Yeah.
I don't know how to wall jump in that game still.
You don't need it.
I don't want to play Super Metroid. I'm not gonna do it now.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna watch DGS again for like the 50th hours.
But I don't want to play Sonic 06. People ask for Black Knight.
Hey, that's the 7th time you brought it.
ED Games, it's the second time
And
you
each
brought up
time the
Ace Attorney.
population grows.
Edie just like, no, this is a different DGS. Look, and he put like a different hat.
No, I
on
forgot
No,
it.
the
it's a second game.
Yeah, he's like, this is DGS 2.
Yeah.
Get translated to please.
I
Yeah, please. Case 1 is already done, but please.
Yeah, I think as far as Sonic games goes for this year, I think Black Knight's going to be one of our summer games. And then we're going to push 06 back to winter. I will beat it, ED.
Hey, Tevi, that's really topical considering that was the whole reason Sonic 06 became a dog shit was because they had to push it for a winter release.
Yeah, exactly.
It's thematically fitting.
Thematic theming. My favorite friend.
Now
Next to
you just finish-
cocaine.
If you finish right before Christmas, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, Pat, you need to.
That's all according to plan.
Okay, Pat, you need to take that image and replace the V3 and Ace Attorney with Unleash the Black Knight. Just keep
Yeah.
eating the same though.
You see, it's not a Kuma picture of just the two shooting each other. I'm going to make a goddamn I'm gonna make it catch on because I love
Listen,
this template
listen.
so
No
much.
matter what, just keep me saying play DGS. Then
Man,
no
it's
matter
like
what
the
happens.
only V3
Just
meme.
every meme, regardless of context, even if it's like for a fucking Johnny stream, is just gonna be he demanding people play DGS.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. What am I doing? No, I need this block.
Even when we're streaming DGS, it will still be like you play DGS.
No matter what happens,
And when everybody plays DGS,
No one will play
No one
DGS.
has to play it
no
anymore.
one has to play it
But,
anymore.
by the way, can I
When
just say-
everyone's played DGS, no one can play.
When
When,
everyone's playing DGS,
everyone's played DGS, we just wait patiently for DGS.
Yeah, wait for the sequel to get.
it's almost there, I swear.
No, so it's just like, yeah, when everyone's played DGS, no one still has.
When everybody's played DGS,
Get nay dorks.
no one likes it.
yeah. I'm just Edie just sitting there. He's got like the Kokichi happy face. He's like, when everyone plays DGS, and then it just, but nobody,
Oh.
but nobody will play it.
you see,
Aw.
here's the thing. If everyone plays DGS, that means everyone will be looking for something to play, and they can play Dragon Quest 11.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up!
I'm gonna go to your house and have this gun at you.
Why is it just that whenever I bring up playing DGS, everyone likes to laugh and make fun and like make jokes about it? Whenever Ace does, it's like everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up."
You do that
He
frequently.
has more tact. You have more tact, dude.
Because I'm still salty over Hero getting in Smash Brothers.
No, Pat.
You're big fucking Goku.
I wanted fucking Goku.
Should've been
Oh,
fucking
look,
Goku.
hey,
Should've been
what's that?
Goku.
Hey, look. If Tevi looks outside his window, he can see an angry mob built up. We have the entire population of Japan.
And they can eat my dick. I don't care.
Fuck you, Japan.
Fuck you, Japan. Should have given me Sora.
See, Pat. Now I'm just imagining that that V3 meme pick, except it's everyone, and then Ace saying that you should play Dragon Quest 11.
And then it's like three Sonics all pointing at Ace and just like shut the fuck up about Dragon Quest.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It really tiny text play DGS.
It just becomes that one scene.
I'm
from,
just hiding. No, hold on, let me see the image again. Behind the trash can.
It just becomes that one scene from what was it? Pirates at World's End, where everyone's just pointing guns at each other.
Yes, yes. Oh, there's a moon medal down here.
And
This little
Ace is
bitch
just-
hasn't died yet.
Ace is just the last one to pull out his gun. He's like, everyone should play Dragon Quest
We all
11.
pointed at him.
I'm jacking that scenario.
You see, my joke would have been Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but I already converted 2 people.
Yeah, she already
Yeah.
converted.
And I still haven't played it all the way.
Don't be far into my blue lions route.
Sophie, you didn't even need to convert me because I was already
Yeah,
converted.
he was always the Fire Emblem person.
Yes.
Or-
Pat, did you ever hear that Tevi died at like the prologue?
Yes.
I get it. I'm terrible at Fire Emblem.
I don't know what's worse. Tevi died in the prologue or Edie's playing that one parallel.
Damn.
Lose my mind.
Well, listen, whatever pisses all you off more, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, Tevi dying in the prologue or Ace talking about Dragon Quest 11.
It's an elusive age for the goddamn NES, because that's where it belongs.
I mean, there's the. I mean, say that.
We should play Sonic games more often.
There's always Sonic. I feel like it's the exact same thing with Brain Scratch. It's like Sonic brings out both the best
And the worst.
Well, Pat, to be fair, our friendship in particular was built upon the fact
for
that
me and Alex, this is our fucking bread and butter right now.
Sonic is the reason we were like, because it was like, oh, we should do a commentary channel. It's like, what should we specialize in? And we were like, we both like Sonic, so let's do the Sonic game.
Every commentary channel did Sonic back in the day.
Yeah, everyone did Sonic.
Ah,
Everyone has
they
something to say.
So I guess your guys' version of. So Sonic is your version of Terry's Downbeat, I see.
Yes.
I get it.
So anyways, Donald Goofy Sora is...
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill this man right now.
In the
Dead.
right order.
I'm gonna kill this pigeon.
Low-key though, who actually says it in that order when talking about Kingdom Hearts?
If they do, they're a fucking sadist.
I say
Which?
I say Goofy Donald Sora.
See, that's more acceptable because Goofy is the best ever.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when you go to that series, Goofy's the smartest out of all of them.
Which is sad. Which is sad.
Is that implying Goofy's smart or just is saying something about
He's-
Sora's
no, he's-
intelligence?
He actually is way smarter than. Because there's a lot of points in Kingdom Hearts 2 where it gets really fucking philosophical for like no goddamn reason.
Yeah, you're just like Goofy.
Hard questions.
You ever wonder why we're here, Sora?
But yeah,
Thank
don't.
God
don't-
stays in heaven because he's afraid of what he's
Oh, I
I've
see.
never
You're
thought
just
about
a guy
that.
pretending to be a girl.
Oh yeah.
Sora, have you seen all those weird pictures of you on the internet?
I
You
would.
know
No,
that
no. The real reason that Kairi didn't go looking for Sora or Riku is because she tried to look them up on Google.
I tried for 5 minutes, I couldn't find him.
Yensen's just giving her the piss eye. Like, you stupid bitch.
I tried looking on Google, but all I found was this Yowie guy.
Riku just goes to Kairi's like,
Screw those electric guys, by the way.
No,
though.
she only,
Oh, yeah,
she only
okay.
found Final Fantasy X-2 Riku.
I get it.
It's funny because she only appears for a little bit.
Down there,
And
Teddy,
it's so
down
tiny,
there.
for like no
Huh?
goddamn reason.
What's down there?
Yeah,
What's
no.
down there?
Go down there. There's something there. Check down there.
Oh, Sun Metal. Thank you, Edie.
Exactly.
You see,
Alright,
we were trying to
so,
save you the embarrassment later.
Yeah, so people might be asking, like, throughout this game so far, I've been kind of just like stopping and collecting rings as much as I can because the main thing I'm going to be doing to get my Sun and Moon medals, so that way we don't have to backtrack as much as we can. I'm going to be buying souvenirs and giving them to Professor Pickle because he'll randomly give you Sun and Moon medals.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Well, now you do.
haven't-
Flower.
Tevin, we haven't been introduced to Professor Pickles yet. OMG, spoilers.
Oh my God.
He turns himself into a pickle. He's called Professor Pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I just imagine Pickle. Go on. I've had a fellow scientist. He turned himself
To a pickle. Quantum.
Pickle Rick.
It was the most joyous thing I've ever seen in my life. So I turned myself into a pickle too.
If I, actually, I'm gonna check my
I'm
phone, 'cause
a
if I don't see a Professor Pickle meme out of that, then what's the point?
Society has failed me.
Tebby's fan base, get on it.
Yeah.
AKA my fan base.
Bruh!
He ain't wrong.
I've been trying to grow, but every time Pat does, I grow too. Why?
That's a weird coincidence.
Ain't that so weird?
Hey, look, Pat, all that's happened is that Tebby's the new me. He's leeching off.
Yes.
But I'm actually getting paid for it.
Ooh, damn.
Damn. Got you there.
Damn, son.
Damn.
Where'd you find this?
Well, no. Alex, he's not the new you. Because he actually has a capture card as recording footage for this.
Wow.
Fucking got him.
No, Pat. What you meant to say was he isn't the new you because he's at least funny.
Oh, damn.
How are you gonna come back from that?
Sonic Unleashed was a game released 2008 for November.
Oh, no.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Sonic was never good.
You're gonna need a burn field for that.
Oh my God, Professor Farnsworth.
I guess you could have handled the Neutron style.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can get this. Should be.
No. I see that picture that Sophie just posted,
Nope.
and I just see, good news, everyone! I've turned myself into a pickle.
Good news, everyone.
I also found this when looking at Professor Pickles. I don't know what to feel about this.
Oh no, I'm scared.
It's just gonna be a giant dick.
It's
Slice it thinly, if you please.
the best Sonic
Oh
game.
my God, Sophie, please post that in chat.
Please put that in chat.
Okay.
I don't know why. I feel like Professor
Ow.
Pickle is one of my favorite, just the random Sonic characters. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, so Sophie, since Jason's not here, you're the comic expert here.
Yeah, you're our
Professor
meme lord.
Pickle-
Or
Did
comic
Professor
expert.
Pickle ever get to be like a proper character in the comics?
Well, gee, I don't know. They did Unleashed in the comics. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
You're
you.
actually smart and listen to what I have to say.
Well, yes, you said that, but you also said it was a bad adaptation that was focused.
Well,
Which
it's a
implied
bad
no
adaptation.
Professor Pickle.
E-genetics.
Well,
Plus,
again, it's not a bad story. It's just more.
Well-
It's a theme thing, okay?
Plus, he could have appeared for just that one arc and never appeared again. That's more what I was talking about. Like, does
we won't. Actually, he actually does make a cameo of one of the Sonic Universe stuff, which is actually one of the hilarious ones. But yeah, they did a nice way of tying it into that Professor Pickle was Uncle Chuck's like science friends, and then they both get captured by Eggman because they know about the guy stuff.
Okay.
Alright, by the way, to talk more about the gameplay, who uses shield?
Actually, I
People who actually care about the Werehog. So, me.
Hang
I
on,
liked
Edie.
it.
No, Edie, who actually uses the shield? The Sonic fan base? There's a shield?
There's a shield?
I actually do use the shield for its dodge.
No, my experience, it went through the wall.
Dodge?
Yeah, if you hold down the shield button and move,
Fuck.
you dodge.
How?
Tevin, you gotta test that shit out right now.
Yeah, you gotta test it out.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of fighting these things and I don't want to die because I don't want to end up like Lewis.
Yeah, you gotta pop a D2.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay,
do
do
the dodge.
it. Do it.
Do the roar.
Do the rush.
Do the roar.
Do the roar! Do the roar.
Yep, there it was. You have a dodge.
Wow.
I
Oh.
never knew that.
Yeah, you have a dodge.
Huh.
Oh,
Huh.
No.
I'm gonna start.
Combat has more depth than you think.
I'm gonna start doing that.
That actually faster than running. I kind of wonder.
Is it?
No, it's not because there's a little bit of end lag on the roll. S rank, let's go, boys! First one of the playthrough.
I've never had a dodge. Wow.
Heavy, I have a request. For one of the stages, fail as horribly as you can.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
have a button for that.
It's still one of my favorite little Easter eggs about this whole game.
Yeah, best.
Oh shit, we need to upgrade.
Oh,
We need to upgrade
yeah.
Sonic.
Dude.
I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
we have to upgrade Sonic.
The E-rank stuff, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Though honestly, sometimes you upgrade Sonic, he goes a little bit too fast. Irony there.
Yeah. Are you trying to say that Sonic is too fast?
With this
But
Well,
that's
now,
yes.
now we're gonna be properly.
Yes!
Yeah.
There's the boy.
All we do
The
is
boy
joke
is the
about
main
stuff that has
character.
nothing to do with the game.
The best character in this whole goddamn series.
No, legit, I actually
How
like
dare
this
they
guy.
call this
So-
culinary
this guy.
concoction
I like this guy as well.
Okay.
I love I saw a censored version of this cutscene that was just like, how dare they call this food?
Okay, Gordon Ramsays.
the contents fucking cucumbers, like fucking fiddly, if you please. Am I fucking right, Tails? I know.
I learned something here today.
Yeah. I'm starting to
I
like
think
Hell's
these two
Kitchen.
are too young for your pickle rant.
What brings you here? The menu is
I
hardly
think-
worth the
I
trip
think
if you
it might
ask
have
me.
been, Sonic, I think it might have been Smoothies that did that video, I think.
here to save you, asshole.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Just have a
Yeah.
button.
Yeah, no, I like how easily, like, it just... You
You
just
didn't have
get
a key or anything, Eggman? No?
like Eggman, like, come
We
on,
haven't
man.
encountered Eggman at all, so it's like
I
okay.
actually did for
Um,
fun, he was there.
Now I can imagine Professor
They should
Pickle with the
also
Kermit
probably
voice.
say that, what is it? This place is called Missouri, right?
Yes,
Hey,
this is Missouri.
Not in the Weavers.
Yeah, both the day and night stage are completely just not there in the Wii version.
You only have the boss.
Yeah, the only thing that's here from Missouri is the boss fight.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get to play less of this game.
Tebby.
They also cut Empire City as well, though I can understand that one a little bit more just because there's not a Gaia Gate there, so...
Just like,
Yeah. But-
Professor Pickles?
want some chocolate? I pulled out of my ass.
But, yeah, Tebby.
That's
Tebby,
the wrong side to hold a chocolate bar, sir. I also love
Yeah.
Sonic and Knuckles like, in
Yeah.
the background.
Yeah.
What were you
Yeah,
saying,
that
Alex?
Yeah, Tebby, when you were like, Professor Pickle, but with Kermit's voice, it's like, oh, they call this food? I would prefer
this culinary concoction food?
food. I would prefer cucumbers.
here, Miss Piggy?
I have the high ground.
It is over, Sonic. I have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Like, I'm actually taller than you. Look at me.
Yesterday I saw a edit of the Palpatine I am the Senate scene, but it's Kermit.
I am the Senate.
And when they
Have you guys seen the one where it's Wallace instead of?
yeah, I saw that too.
Yes, I
But,
saw
when
that one too.
When Palpatine jumps across the room spinning, they just throw the puppet.
No, I have a question. What happens if we actually blew up the Earth in SA2 with this kind of lore?
Yo, Sophie, I was about to bring that up because Brain Scratch actually they talked a little bit about that in their playthrough, and I thought
No tea for you, Chip.
yeah I thought that would
We're not at Avatar yet.
so see I don't know
I doubt what's his face old man I'm blanking on the name.
Gerald.
What's the old
Gerald
name?
Roberts?
Yeah,
Gerald.
I was thinking Gerald was actually Eggman's first name, so yeah, so I don't think Gerald even knew that Dark Gaia existed. He knew about the Black Arms and
So,
not Dark Gaia.
so just so I can be the guy that makes the ruin the joke thing. But guys, if the Earth would have blown up, nothing would have happened because this game didn't exist yet.
Look, Sonic fans take their
You're no
world
fun.
very seriously.
Yeah, you fucking suck. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dark Souls.
I mean, thank you. Yeah, I do suck. That's why I'm still around.
You know what else sucks? Kirby.
Are we
That's
just
the greatest lore.
here to suffer?
Listen, I'm just saying, no matter what a platformer tries to do, Kirby lore will always have the biggest lore ever. You can't change my mind.
Yeah, remember when Kirby actually has a post-apocalyptic Earth as one of its planets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because that used to be the deepest lore of the series for a very long time, and then it was mainly I think starting with Triple Deluxe that was like, you know what, we're just gonna go all fucking in.
We're gonna go nuts with this lore.
I mean, I think it actually started with Return to Dreamland because
A little bit.
Dragonlord's died.
A little bit, but it was mainly Triple Deluxe is like when it got.
Tonia was actually a creature like Taranza and was their friend, but the Dark Mirror turned her insane and caused her to want to enslave the rest of the world.
Dang.
Dude, spoilers!
Yeah, fucking spoilers, dickhead.
like 10 years to play it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, but guys, Kirby is serious fucking business. You better not fucking
Spoilers.
spoil it, or I'm gonna be so upset.
That chip, he becomes a.
By the way, this guy totally looks like an Incredibles character to me.
Yeah.
This guy's also got another side quest I actually like.
He's the cousin of the guy who got thrown like 15 walls.
Speaking of which, are we gonna do the side quest, Tevi?
I might show off a few.
Yeah, like that one. His
That
side
is no.
quest is just he bounces around areas.
It's like no, I want this game to finish so we can play Twilight Princess.
I'm already fucking sick of it. Why did I like the werehog?
Why did I like the werehog?
That guy's face.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that, we're playing Sonic Unleashed, a game where the main character turns into a werewolf-like creature. And the next game we're gonna play is Twilight Princess, a game where the main character turns into a werewolf-like creature.
Hey, you know what? Both of the wolf sections suck in both of those.
Hey, at least in Twilight Princess, he plays somewhat similar to Link. Somewhat.
Link
But you also
in
got
Twilight Princess.
for stupid light crystals the entire time, and I
We
hate
have
that.
Midna.
Yeah, at least you get Midna.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
Midna, so that makes it better.
What do you have here? A fucking chip?
Tevi, can we just switch to Twilight Princess now so we can talk about that instead?
You see, if we had done Black Knight, we'd already be done.
Oh, for God's sake, shut up.
He actually is right. We would be done with Black Knight by now.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Black Knight is such a damn short game. Very fun, but very
It's
short.
like we could do that right after Unleashed, but no.
Well, we got
No, we gotta do the Forces race. Yeah, by the way, that's happening, so.
I should play Forces
Oh
now.
my god.
Edie's gonna practice during Unleashed.
See, I haven't,
Get your ass back here!
I haven't practiced anything in Forces past stage 16. I've just been running those over and over again.
Again, so Tevi, if you're gonna get your
Alright,
ass creamed
let's
in
go,
the main
let's
game,
go fly
practice
across
episode
the
Shadow.
world.
Not yet, because I got
And
a
here's-
tutorial.
Yeah. Okay, here's how you can screw time and space and make it immediately day and night.
Alright,
It's
called waiting, Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic's like, this power is awesome.
Actually, something that I found out today, if you just, like, sit here on the map, time will pass on the planet on its own. So, like, eventually, you wait long enough, day will turn to night, night will turn to day.
Oh, that's a nice little detail.
Yeah. Like, I never noticed that until today. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cute.
Also, are you guys ready for the introduction of Orbot, I think? I don't know, is this technically
yeah.
Orbot?
Yeah, Orbot.
Yeah.
I
Not
remember back
quite.
in the day we used to call him Ergo. Just
Yeah,
because
Ergo used to be his like fan name for a while.
Yeah.
It's like this is probably Orbot, but like he's not actually named.
Also,
so-
I would like to. These are the great voices of Africa. Just listen to it.
very white New Yorker sounding Africans.
Who are you?
To be fair though, it probably was either this or very, very offensive
Yeah.
stereotypical voices.
You know, if Jason was here, he would be
Also,
laughing his
this
ass
one
off. I just
villager-
know it.
This one villager has more courage.
Jason would have also been sitting there spouting a bunch of lines in a very stereotypical African voice.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm booting up Sonic Forces.
God damn it.
Oh, for God's sake. He really
Okay,
wants to exit Turkey.
so something back. It's only Eggman now knows that Sonic is quote unquote
Despite the
alive,
boss fight.
despite the fact, yeah.
Yeah, this makes
So it was
more
either
sense in the Wii
Eggman
version.
forgot, or it was just an autopilot Eggman running that fleet.
It was Eggman Nega.
He's back!
Oh no, he's back
Is he from
again.
the future or
Guess
from the
who's
future?
back?
Back again!
Edie. No, he's from the future alt dimension
It's an
thing.
alternate future. There.
Don't
now,
go ahead.
nice.
Sit down. Have a drink.
Yeah.
In fact,
Think
don't
about
sit
Eggman.
down.
Rush is a lie, you guys!
The thing about Eggman Nega is that according to the comics, they're not allowed to use him, and he doesn't appear in any games except for the Olympic Games. It's like, are you trying to forget Eggman Nega, but then you still keep putting him in party games?
Why are they not allowed to use him?
Well, no, it's not that they don't want to use him.
He
It's
just tries saying his name out loud.
No, it's just Nega doesn't want people to use it, so it's like there. Like, I know for IDW there are a few characters they're not allowed to use. They're not allowed to use Eggman Nega. They're not allowed to use Knack, Bark, Bean,
Not
Mighty,
Knack.
Ray, just because it's the classic characters, Herpeter.
See, I don't.
And the weirdest one is they're not allowed to use Infinite.
Well,
Well, good.
hey, at least we're actually able to have Mighty and like Ray back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard like bits and pieces. Like, apparently Sega's only letting them use Mighty and Ray in the classic games,
Yeah.
which I think is.
Well, I guess that's just to help differentiate the eras and stuff like that.
I know, but I still think it'd be kind of cool to see Mighty and Ray with like.
Hey, we need to actually have the other characters do shit first, you know.
Yes, yeah, that's
so,
true.
So just so I can talk more about that stupid retcon stuff, you know what the worst part about that is? It's how they basically point it out in Sonic Unleashed by having Blaze be like, Blue Hedgehog? And it's like they're
You mean
acutely
06?
aware.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
06.
I said 06.
You said Unleash.
They said Unleashed.
You said Unleashed.
Unleashed. Yeah, no, I meant 06. But yeah, in 06, she's like, Blue Hedgehog? And it's like, so what you're saying is that you're actively aware that you're retconning this and you don't care.
I just been spoiled by the Archie comics, okay?
He was spoiled by actual writing.
Ah, shit, I forgot we don't have wall jump yet. Okay, that's probably my biggest thing about Unleashed that doesn't piss me off, but kind of peeves me in a little bit. Because, like, Sonic starts out with a lot of his kit not available. Like,
Yeah.
you can't stomp, you can't light speed dash, you can't wall jump, you can't air boost, you can't stomp, you can't stomp, you can't stop. I'm putting emphasis on the stomp because I use it a lot.
The PlayStation 2 version.
Any
Black
stop,
Ring
stop,
has
Stop that slow
Have all
feed
that
down,
shit
you
from
gotta
the
go
beginning.
fast.
We version better.
Yep.
Another point.
Ding. This stage is pretty fun.
Guys, look, it's Bob! We passed Bob!
We just
Goodbye,
need to have
Bob.
like a cinema, like a cinema wins or kind of like thing every time like point for the Wii version happens.
At the beginning of
Ace,
every
you have a
job.
soundboard, get onto that.
Don't give him ideas.
Wait,
No,
Tubby,
give him
remember.
ideas.
You just
Tubby,
have to
remember.
think, okay?
Tubby, you have to do bad, remember.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Not right now.
Oh, don't worry. Wait on Shamar. He'll do bad regardless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tevi's just sitting there like, put my S rank.
My S
I'm
rank.
not telling him
My
to do bad
S-
now. I'm just telling him to do at least one of the stages.
Yeah, I'll show it. I'll show it off eventually. But for right now, I'm a perfectionist. Damn it.
Again, Shamar. Everyone.
And then he
You
dies.
die like in a few seconds.
Perfectionist, the collectible.
And again, this ain't in the Wii version.
Yeah, for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I don't
HD,
mind
guess?
it that much.
Well, it's just like, huh?
I understand them not putting it in Empire City, but this stage feels a little odd to not have.
I mean, yeah, it's an actual story
Give.
reason.
Yeah, because don't they do they only have the night version, or do they not even have one? I don't remember.
No,
It's
No.
just boss.
literally just the boss fight.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you
that,
see
yeah.
the Eggman cutscene, and then you just go straight to the boss.
Which
Yeah.
again,
It sounds-
it's another version why in the Wii version, like it takes a really long time for you to start playing daytime again.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like I remember, I was just like, can we like do another day?
'Cause I don't think you play another daytime level until Aloska.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you play it, and then you immediately go back to I think 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because you do
Yeah, that was
you
something
do
I really
Alaska
didn't
night, and
like.
then you do Spagonia night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. Yeah.
I wanted to go.
Like,
I wanted to go
Unleashed
this way.
Triumphant Pathways too. It's just a lot harder to access.
Yeah, they just aren't well designed as the other games. As,
Yeah.
As they become the beat.
A lot of the time, it's not like you fail one path and then you'll go on to another one. It's just more like you have to go actively out of your way, and if you die, you die.
Excuse you, it's not us that's the problem, it's the players that are wrong.
Unleash
Get good at the
weird,
game, guys.
Yeah,
It kind
just
of
get
makes
good.
Unleash a weird entry point because, at the one hand, it's the day stages are too hard for people, so
No, I
they
would
tend
not
to
make
die
this
a
your
lot.
first Sonic game.
But
I
then
would not
you
make
do-
Unleash your first Sonic game. No.
Do
Yeah,
not be
I
like
know.
me.
But then you go back
Like-
at it once you have used to the boost mechanic, then you realize, oh, this game doesn't
Sonic,
feel
get that
as good.
stupid medal, there you go.
Thank you, Sonic.
Ooh, shiny.
Quick time of
Oh god, this game is God of War.
Yeah, we haven't brought it up on stream yet, but can we just say how loud Sonic is in this game?
Woo! 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 Woo!
You know,
Oh,
you know,
fuck.
yeah. On the downside, we can't hear the music, but we can also.
So
have
this
to do that.
particular section,
It's an infinite loop.
yeah, it sucks that you have to complete, or you have to do it right in order to not just loop around, which you won't notice the first time.
And we're gonna loop. Great.
And back
Yeah,
again.
No timing.
Yeah,
It's
I
here.
did that on purpose.
Thanks,
I made
Teddy,
Tebby
you-
lose, so that way I
Yeah,
could talk.
Tebby did it on purpose to show it off.
Why
Yeah,
did
Shut
you
up,
get
guys.
upgrades?
Everything's intentional here.
Tebby's not bad.
This is like
Tebby's
Tales
not
of
bad at
Monsters,
games.
Like,
He's just
Sonic, why are you going in circles?
Everything is intentional here at Tevye Bear Productions.
yeah. We're not bad.
3.
We're not bad at the game. We're just playing bad on purpose to make it more of an experience.
No, I want the VCR tape. Oh, moon medal.
Moon medal.
That's more important.
And then we have to loop again.
Go to the good
Wait. Hold on. There's a sun medal over here, I think.
Yes, yes. See, Tebby, you've done this loop twice on.
No, I missed it. Fuck.
And now you gotta start all over
You guys
again.
wanted this game.
Yeah,
instead
you
of
wanted
Black
this game.
Knight.
Wait, I wanted this game. Why did I want this game?
Guys, no.
Your vote made the difference.
I like to think my vote made the difference.
I think I made the difference too.
Fuck it. We'll come back for it later.
I
That'd
think,
be
I
very special.
think Black Knight was behind one vote.
I hope you don't bite those words.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass.
Everyone,
Yeah, what's
quick,
Tebby
quick,
be like?
clip.
And I still missed the VCR tape.
Clip Tebby saying that so that way we can show it to him later.
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I'll come back for it later.
B.
Two wrong turns don't make it right. Thank you, Prankster.
Three less.
We're getting a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, we're getting some good shit.
This is why playing Sonic is a good idea.
Yeah, and I hope everybody is okay with the switch from 7 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'm approaching the point where it's getting really close to finals at school, and especially with this whole online thing, I got projects to work on, I got tests to study for, and
So is this just until the school year ends, or
um.
that's what you think?
I don't know. For now, it's gonna be until the school year ends. But if everybody's comfortable with it, then we might keep it.
I mean, hey, that means I get to play Sonic Forces earlier.
I don't know how your schedule is because my school year is ending like in 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, mine's ending in. We're ending in 2 weeks.
May 7th.
So it's around the same as mine. So.
Sounds like beginning of June.
Yeah, which is why I'm thinking you might end up taking I gotta rephrase that. The 7th, I'm not sure I'll be streaming that day for like V3 or something like that, just because that is my capstone day.
Oh, I love this.
Shit, ink.
Let me at him.
It's like Sonic being as cool as fuck, and then she's like,
Alright, Egg Beetle!
This one's fun.
Oh, I forgot there are medals in the boss fights!
Yeah, back to play.
We didn't have to deal with this bullshit.
Man, that was really convenient that Tevi managed to get that medal.
Be a shame if he were to miss them.
yeah.
Yeah, I did like how they used the medals in the Wii version.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed another one, damn it!
This boss fight's still pretty fun, though.
Yeah, I do like this boss fight.
Yeah, at least the boss fight.
medals notwithstanding, the bosses in this game are pretty much all hits.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, some of them are more forgettable than others, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
One thing that I do like about the Eggman ones is that with the first two, you know, they're separate machines, but then with the third one, he basically takes what he had from both of them and puts them into one robot, which I kind of like.
Yeah, he's like, okay,
And-
so if they didn't work individually, then maybe they'll work together.
In this top 10 Eggman's best plans, I will.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm gonna do it myself.
That video is on
Yeah, we got it.
and it doesn't exist anymore.
What are you talking about? It never did.
they never did exist.
I'm pretty sure I have it on like a playlist somewhere.
But
Nah,
I mean, you thought like you could see it.
Wait, hold on. What? I have never seen this boss in a 2D section. What the fuck?
Never have.
They do.
No, I've never seen. I didn't know he could do this. I never knew he could do this.
You always
I've
beat him
actually
before.
never seen 2D.
Yeah, you always beat him that fast?
Yes.
Are you that much of a gamer? Goddamn.
Yes. Wow, I'm learning.
See, guys, it's like we said. Tevi's not bad at video games. He plays badly on purpose. To see more of the game.
Alright, respect. I guess. I'm
Anyway,
just trying to
Pat,
play this one classic Sonic stage over and over again. So that
Pat, you may try to
That's
forget
right,
they
I played
exist,
this
but we do.
level
We
over
know.
and over again.
We know.
Look, I've been around since Fate's Hand, so
What's that?
I'm not.
Ooh.
See,
Oh,
Edie's asking the right questions.
Yeah, what's up, Fates?
Oh God, I remember.
A really
Fate's
bad
Hand.
Fire Emblem game.
Oh,
Really bad Fire Emblem game.
Why is the day of all days the one day you guys want to bring all my skeletons down the clock?
I remember.
The best and worst out of us.
You
I
see,
remember-
it all
yeah.
started when Alex mentioned your old LP channel.
Yeah,
The
Pat,
thing
like real
that
tough.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say one more thing. Just the final thing I'll bring up about that. The thing that I love the best about that is because that was the thing that caused you and Jason to stop talking.
I
to each
remember, yeah.
Because
Wait,
Jason
what?
was like, "This kind of sucks," and you're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
Wow.
And then we did talk to each other for like 5 years and some shit after that.
And she's like, oh yeah, hey Jason.
Yeah, that was the main thing that basically broke us apart. Was Jason was like, "This kind of sucks," and Pat was like, "Well, fuck you too."
Eat my dick.
I had 4 seasons of that shit like written down, like ready to go.
No, it's like a band breaking up all over again.
We're on the,
and so,
we're on the very long reunion tour right now.
great circle of
By
life.
the way, this is the
Yeah.
only time in the Wii version you hear this theme.
No, in the only time in the 360 version you hear.
Yeah.
it all the time.
It's a beautiful theme. It is
I
a
love it.
beautiful theme.
Yeah.
And this show was used a lot in AMVs. Bye.
And then they died.
Yeah, yeet.
Well,
I
everyone
keep playing
died.
the same goddamn stage over and over again.
Sonic died.
Excuse me.
Oh. I think we're about to reach the point where the story is like, okay, here's what we're gonna do the entire rest of the
Here's
game.
the structure for the game, yeah.
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 Which honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind Unleash taking this structure.
I mean, it works for a game, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
you established what's
a
going
video game,
on,
guys.
like fun, goofy interactions. Like, yeah, this is what I like in Sonic stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we don't come to Sonic for, like grand narratives that are.
I just wanna see
fan
stories.
base does whatever.
The fan base does, let's be real.
Yeah, that's what they come to.
What
But
are you
it's
talking
like
about?
we
I
don't.
come first. I come for a Sonic story that has a grand intertwining story between 3 characters that travel between time and space, and maybe some love
Oh, okay,
stories thrown in.
okay. You're no sex apologist. Got it.
Got him.
06 wasn't a bad game. You all
They
just
had
suck.
creative ideas and tried to be more ambitious than the game like Forces that tried to play.
Man, what is Sonic's dental plan? He has insanely pearly whites.
You see, here's
Look
the
at those
thing,
bad
it's
boys.
better than nothing.
Colgate.
Colgate.
Which is really funny considering he runs so much with his mouth open. You'd think tons of bugs would, get.
Alright, Mint-
You
alright,
say the
Mint,
same
I-
thing,
You
but
see,
Wario.
he's signed with Progressive. It gives him
Yes.
dental insurance.
You say that, but also Wario has really goddamn nice white teeth.
And he keeps eating
Yeah,
garlic
this
all the
must be
goddamn
the
time.
temple of Gaia. No shit, Sonic.
to him.
Yeah.
Respect to
So
Wario, man, the best Japanese character.
so I don't mean to diverge the conversation, but a little bit of more like lore stuff. So these Gaia temples, they restore the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and by chance they put the planet back in its proper place. Does that imply that the emeralds have been around for like before, for forever?
By this
The
lore,
dawn
by
of
this lore,
creation.
yes. By this lore,
Yes.
it's basically saying that the Chaos Emeralds have always existed.
It's
So-
always been a thing.
So the people who made the Gaia, well, either the people who made the Gaia temples or the people who knew about the Gaia temples knew about all 7 Chaos Emeralds before the
This
Echidna
shit
tribe
has
did,
happened
or something like that. I don't know.
I mean,
It's
it's
never
always been in Sonic lore.
I
that
mean,
people-
the origins of the Chaos Emeralds and Chaos and
Who
Chaos
gives
stuff
a
in
shit
general
of
have been
Sonic
really
lore?
not been
It's
drawn
not
into.
reflected.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they
Also,
want.
also, Tevi, for all you know, in this game's lore, it was the Echidna tribe that built the.
Yeah,
Gaia
it could have been. I don't know. Or it could have
You
been.
know,
I mean-
honestly, I think that'd be a kind of cool way to like put all the puzzles. Like everything was the Echidna tribe.
We make the lore. We're gonna
You see,
make the
there's
lore.
just one
Goddamn,
problem
just
with
say
that,
it won't.
Tevi.
Let's,
There's
well,
only one problem.
act-
Makes me happy.
Echidnas are illegal.
Ken Pender unzips his tape.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
mention it this time. It was you guys.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised that Pen, I know we keep bringing it up. I am surprised. I am surprised.
He was long since gone with
Like-
Sega at that point.
I am surprised that Penders has not tried to take any legal action over the Sonic movie because of the Echidna tribe being in it. Just
That's a good
Because
point.
I don't think he has
Same
really any
ones.
grounds to work to.
The only time that happened was in Sonic Chronicles because they are apparently similar to an Echidna villain that was also a secret Nazi organization.
what?
But
Also, Pat, I saw that image in the
Hydra?
chat. I would like it more if it was in GR3. Now I'm saying.
But man, it really.
Tevi, you gonna do hot dog missions?
Not yet because I want to wait until I actually have my skills.
Like,
Because
I know.
Because if you feed for whatever reason, if you feed Chip too many chili dogs, he'll cause the game to crash.
that was before the patch. Well, at least it got patched on the Xbox 360 version. I don't know if it got patched on the 3.
But yeah, anyway.
Tabby, there's a moon medal behind that person.
It's a transparent one. I've already got it. Where are you going?
Okay.
Okay, so apparently this Chow is Italian. Where are you going?
But
Ah,
yeah, I know that we always make fun of when we bring up Ken Penders, but just it is sad that like Knuckles has lost such a part of his backstory because of all
Yeah.
that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Well, I've always kind of been saying it for a long time. I always feel like Knuckles started to really phase out as soon as they introduced Shadow, because Shadow kind of became what Knuckles
The
used
rival.
to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's
and
kind
now
of like, oh, he's Sonic's bubbling buddy.
now they just
Yeah.
kind of turned him into a dumb strong guy.
I don't like. I like how it goes before the game.
Well, I like how
boom.
it interprets Knuckles and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
think-
like how they do that.
I think
Maybe-
at this point, like they've kind of pushed Knuckles to be more of an especially with like Sonic Mania, quote unquote. They have Knuckles as kind of more so the rival character in the classic series rather than
Yeah.
and now I don't know. Can you really call Shadow a rival anymore? Now he's just like a
I mean, that's
Shadow's a very
what
smart.
Sega's trying to push.
Shadow's
Yeah.
just trying hard at this point.
yeah. He's just kind of flaunting his dick around like I'm better than you.
That's always the thing I've been saying for Shadow for years, is that Shadow is just, they have no idea what the fuck to do with the character anymore.
Well, again, it's
No.
because it's because like we already knew and we've talked about numerous times. They didn't expect him to last past ST2 because they were like, "Yep, he's dead," and everyone was like, "Shadow's awesome," and they're like, "Oh shit, we need to revive him real quick."
Black aliens. Let's go.
I mean, I didn't mind them putting Shadow with working with the military government. Like, okay, at least he has something to do while Sonic and his friends are doing something else.
Clone, alien, android, take your pick.
Oh.
Also, best Amy.
Oh, hello there.
I love this joke involving Amy.
Yeah, the one time she can't fucking recognize Sonic.
I know, and the best part is how he's genuinely upset about it.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just like, wow,
After
nobody
so
recognizes
many
me.
years of just kind of expecting it, it's like the one time it doesn't happen.
What
Ah,
the fuck? Damn it.
damn.
Like, Amy, no, come
It's
back.
like-
You made him
it's like-
sad.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
I've just grown used to it kind of thing. It's just like, oh, I miss it.
yeah, it's like I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
Like,
It didn't
the one who.
I now have depression.
happen.
It's like it's like at this point you genuinely feel bad for Sonic.
Damn.
No, Pat. It's like the status ailment from Persona 5. You've been inflicted with despair.
Oh, that status is the worst.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Yeah,
Do,
I'm gonna-
do, do, do.
Yeah.
Your hacks have dropped. Really not. Okay, hang on. I love this. I love this joke. Like, eh.
Yeah.
What the hell are you singing?
Ace, what the fuck are you
What the
doing?
fuck are you
We're
singing?
hungry.
It's Yakuza. I swear, it's fucking
Yeah.
Yakuza.
Did Ace get drunk
Yeah,
there?
Yakuza. Yeah, I was trying to say Yakuza. It's bad times.
It's
It's
a
like
press
I watch
song.
Nico B. I know my Yakuza references.
It's the what song?
Makima Tai
Wait.
from Yakuza.
Okay, I legit gotta send you that because that's actually pretty
Why
hilarious.
does it sound like a sandwich dish?
Okay, why did people waifu political leaders?
Oh God, I just saw the meme that Urban posted.
I
Wait,
can't
what?
look at the meme.
Oh Jesus.
You guys can
people
you guys can
think
still see the
waifu-
game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's gonna go away for a minute, cause I gotta look at something
I
real
want
quick.
to stop seeing this game anyways.
Oh god damn it!
I forget who, like, what was the concept. I saw a picture. It was like someone was it was like a political leader just running, and she had a like a
What the
toast
fuck
in
is
her
this? I
mouth.
don't want to watch that. I want to look at that meme.
Like she had a toast.
Anyway.
Anyways, back
Hello,
to
Professor
this game.
Pickles. You're the only political leader.
I forget. Do we get the assistant coming back in now or after?
I think
After the
I
stage.
oh, is it okay? Yeah.
After the stage.
Oh,
So we
can I just say it? Sorry. You go on.
we do have the option to go to Spagonia or Hello at this point.
Save hello, Scub, that way we don't do
yeah.
2 night stages in a row.
Yeah, well, no, it's gonna be because technically you would be doing the I don't know. Hold on, I'm
Well, I think it's two. I think it's Chunan night after.
Yeah, after the set it's Chunan night, then it's the day stages for Spagonia and Chunan, and then Holoska night.
yeah, cause it's like as soon as you do the second stage out of the two, that's when the boss opens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when.
Well-
Cause I know technically in Holoska the boss for there is a nighttime boss, so we would be doing the day stage first. But I'm down for more Werehog. Why not? Because I'd like seeing you guys
we can go on
suffer.
more tangents during this
Yeah, we
time.
don't more tangents
Well,
about this damn
I
series.
guess I can bring this up since we had the aim in the Werehog scene. It's like I'm kind of curious because the game files imply that Shadow and Knuckles were in this game at one point. So it's like, how would they react to this form?
Amy would just mistake Shadow for Sonic again.
I got it right this time, right? Right? Aw.
This is your
Alright,
Sonic.
But
So
yeah,
just just really quick before you go in the next tangent, if for whatever fucking reason you want to play the Tails Plane level again, you can access it through this terminal.
Savvy, you gotta do it for that S rank.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I was just gonna say one little detail that I like about this game is just the little flags that they give people in their
Yeah.
boxes. It's really cute.
Their nationality, damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck this bike.
Fuck that bike.
Fuck that bike in particular.
So like
Hey,
whenever,
well,
whenever
that's
you
fine.
get a person that travels to other areas, you get to see the other flag, and you're like, oh, you're from that place.
Yeah, as I said, the businessman who gets sent all over the place due to work, he actually keeps sending gifts to a girl that lives in Spagonia because he knows her grandmother is ill. And by the end, he actually loses his job and thanks the little girl for basically being the last thing in his life that, actually appreciates.
Again, there's nice little stuff on the side that, that's a little
I'm
charm.
sad now.
That's What?
Ace, that was very depressing. Thank you.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh right, I can't access this area because I don't have the fucking stomp. I don't have stomp.
Alaska Day, baby.
No, do you
Alaska
really want to do
Day.
2 nights in a row?
Let's see, my Twitch channel, my playthrough. So yes, we're gonna do another night stage.
Oh, you don't do the transformation doing the hourglass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the only-
that's probably the most disappointing thing about the PS3 version, is that you don't get to do the transformation thing.
I have played Ghost Town, the first class on stage 10 times in a row before getting a satisfactory run of it. God damn.
Also, Tevi, you
Why
could,
did you do this to yourself?
Alright,
Tevi,
I challenge Tevi.
Tevi, to play devil's advocate, you could just get the stomp and come back.
I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
Anyway, time to rip apart
That's when we put a little effort into these Let's Plays.
Yeah, time to break and enter in people's houses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is Begonia based off? Is it based? It feels like
everything.
It's Europeland, don't you know?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like there's.
It
big-
is the American view of Europe.
Yeah,
All this one country.
Which is basically just Italy.
Yeah, like-
Let's see. What do you got? Big Ben. Nothing else.
yeah, this place feels like Venezia.
Florida.
Not. What was
Well,
it?
No.
because the music.
what was it? What was
Bring it, guys.
Florida.
it was like,
And we don't have Italian.
Firenze,
Sorry.
but with Big Ben. That's it.
Yeah, so and that's because the music at least I'm sorry.
What's Sophie's?
what she
It's like on the floor. Florida is just like, we don't have Italians here. I'm just like, all Italian, get the fuck out of Florida.
Well, yeah, you lost the. You lost.
But
you
yeah,
lost-
I was gonna say it's definitely mostly Britain and Italy, especially with the music is very Italian in this flavor.
I know what to make. I know what to make.
Yeah, Sophie, you lost your last Italian 21 years ago.
Sophie, that might have
Well-
been unintentionally one of the funniest things you've ever said.
well, guys, we got another clip.
I know what to
Well, that makes like 5 or 6 in this session alone.
Again, Sonic brings out the best and worst of us.
So,
I-
we're doing-
All Italians get the fuck out.
You're like the first country I can think of my Italy. If I can say that.
I heard like maybe one part of that.
whether you said British or Italian, you were gonna get my anger either way.
Again, I think the only other funnier thing is that it was Sophie posted like the Danganronpa 2 stage play thing. It's just like Nagito coming up to Hot Face, Euro seductively. But you see Soda in the background, and his act is just like all wide-eyed looking, and just Sophie replies with, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
The funniest thing Sophie done is use your words. It was a cake thing where she mentioned what the cake frosting was made of, and I was like, I didn't know she could get this raunchy.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, what you thought Sophie was the most innocent out of all of us? You were
Nah.
dead fucking
No,
wrong.
you said there was a clip from P3.
Honestly, who is the most innocent out of all of us?
It's like
No.
Sophie.
No.
I guess
We
it's
should
just
stop
no.
it right there.
I think probably still Sophie, I would say, out of everyone, honestly.
Wow, we're fucked up then.
I know I'm the opposite of innocent.
Yeah.
You're a
I feel like you and Jason are on the far right spectrum of not innocent.
We are horrible human beings.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
I'm surprised they allow us on Twitch.
I hope you loved your monetization on Twitch, Tebby, because me being here has gotten rid of it.
Well, actually, thank you for reminding me. Thanks to
Defense of that ED.
thanks to all the new subscriptions that we've gotten recently, and thanks to Jason's like cheering spree. I am about $11 away from getting my next Twitch paycheck.
Nice.
Nice.
So yay.
But no, because I remember, like, every time I'm on Pat's stream, I'll make, like, a raunchy joke, and I'm like, well, Pat, there goes your Twitch money.
I'm trying to think what's like the most raunchiest thing you've done on my Twitch channel.
I'm kind of
Who's the guy that insinuated masturbation noise in Link's Awakening?
Oh, that was Oh no, I think that was Linky. He did that. But the moment I still remember from Linky is that was just like his accidental slip up where he's just like you can throw those at them and they will suck on those tits.
And just his constant burping throughout the playthrough.
What? Wait, which playthrough was
That
That was Link's Awakening.
No,
Okay,
I
I think
just
I remember
remember
that
that because I was the one because when we got the hook shot, I said something like and people thought I was doing something sexual, and then he's like, oh, this is sexual. It's just like the thing.
Yeah, and then he does that noise. I hate it because he always does that on Johnny's stream with me, and I'm just like, please stop.
It's like this is sexual.
I need an adult.
But it's like he's
I am an
good
adult.
at the noise, and it sounds too accurate. It's my problem.
Yeah, you're just like
It's
please,
like, please stop. You're making me very uncomfortable.
You're making me very uncomfortable right now. And honestly, Pat, Lord knows what's the raunchiest thing I've ever seen.
Pat, I think you appreciate what I put in chat.
I hit it. I like to think. I like to think that I hit a new low every day.
You see, you can't set high expectations for yourself if you make new lows every day.
My name is Alex, and I strive for degeneracy.
Exactly.
Alex,
There
let's
we go, under a minute. Okay.
just beat degenerate males together.
Fucking degenerate males.
Alright, you have no idea.
Yeah,
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking idea.
You poor innocent child.
Do
You
you know how
have
many
no
degenerate
idea.
males I gotta say when voicing that character?
Too many.
Take a
Hey,
shot
hey,
at
hey,
Pat,
Sophie.
you're already
Hey,
No,
not
guys.
so we got, it should be better.
Listen, guys.
Please,
Just
please
keep
be
it.
better.
Just keep in mind. Also, first, Pat. No, it's not. Second off,
Well,
This-
there's an explanation, okay?
I don't like the explanation. Second off. Yeah. Second.
reality and substitute my own.
Okay, and let it finish.
Hold on, let him
Man.
finish. Let him finish.
Shit. Hey, hang on. Now I gotta remember what I was saying.
Damn it, Ace.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Second off, you need to keep in mind that when I played that game for my friend, I voiced every character. I didn't have the luxury of having like 60.
Oh!
Alex, I did it for the demo, and then I was just like, this is too many voices this time. I can't keep up with all of it now.
Yeah, this is one of the only times that I go, thank God I do vocal RPing because oh my God.
Look at this
If I didn't
man.
have-
Now I'll forever be associated with
Yeah,
Kokuki.
I don't know why I was able to do it for Danganronpa 2, but I just could not keep up with it.
I
for
mean,
Yeah,
2 is
but-
longer, I guess. I mean, 3 is the longer, V3 is the longer
Yeah.
game.
Because if I didn't have the amount of like amateur voice acting experience that I do, oh my God, that would have killed me. And it even killed me sometimes, depending on how long our sessions were. I was like, I need water.
All my dubbing for
I think
fan Sonic comics finally paid off.
I think the weirder thing is like, especially in 2, I'm doing the Usami voice like all the damn time, and like
Yeah.
they kill my throat and all.
Also, Tevin, you're
And now,
causing
because
property
of that,
gain.
I'll forever be associated with Kokichi.
You're damn right, you little shit.
I
Tevin,
wish
you
I,
This
I wish
voice
I had
will
somebody-
never escape me. And oh my God, you just run over Jill.
oh my God, you just run over Jill.
You were saying something
Yo,
else? Alex?
Valentine.
I was just gonna say, I wish I had a character that people could make memes about with.
Who do you want?
I mean, I don't care. See, you
Or
guys
if
are making the
join
jokes.
for the GGS playthrough, then maybe.
Yeah,
can
we got
find one.
the yes playthrough coming up, baby.
See, if we were gonna, see, that's the thing, cause so far out of the characters that I've seen from DGS, the only one that I'd want to voice is Sherlock Holmes.
Damn it.
Man,
Well, then
I can't wait to voice the Japanese waifu, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, Sophie, you don't even need to ask about that one. That character.
Well then, Ace, you could just voice the other guy then.
No,
Or not Ace, not Ace, CD.
What?
But Pat's playing
No,
the
I'm
game.
both.
He has
Yeah,
to be
Pat's playing the
Naruto.
game.
Yeah, well,
He's the main character.
What about like the best friend character? Like,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess that
so
works. I guess that
he's
works.
kind of like an Edgeworth-like voice.
So he's a
I
prick.
guess so. no, not really.
See, I say that without even playing Ace Attorney.
Well,
But
you're
you-
gonna
you-
soon.
You say that like I'm gonna
it's
lose, which probably means you're right.
Well, I always feel like for you, you just associate Edgeworth as Byakuya, because you've actually played with Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Let me just put it more like this: Byakuya is the store brand version of Edgeworth.
Oh no.
Right. Not right.
I just mean in terms of Edgeworth is just a way better written fucking character in like every way possible.
Not so fast, Phoenix, right?
Edgeworth is the $300 bottle of wine. That's a really good wine store.
So you're saying that Stefan is store brand Edgeworth? Okay.
I mean, that was kind of.
No, I never said that. Cause he's
Also,
I would say Stefan is the fat Togami without the fat.
Oh,
You
wait,
know
wait,
what
wait.
I mean?
Yeah, no, when it comes to Danganronpa characters associated with me, like, the only person I have is one that, I can't have because Alexandra already had her, because Jason says that I act very similar to Maki in the sense of I'm very closed off to people, and tend to not open up much. I like to think I'm Monokuma.
Wow,
though,
did we
because
just break
Fred-
into the Able Sisters?
I like to think.
Come to my town, please! Oh my
Wait.
god!
Yeah, I like
You
to
need
think
to
I'm
buy enough,
Monokuma because I
Pat.
like to inflict
You're not
despair on
hedgehog of this establishment.
Yeah, wrong hedgehog.
I just love everybody dressing up as Jim Carrey going into the Mabels. It's like, whoa.
that was an illegal left, by the way.
You know, when I saw that Sonic Rider, the fandom, I forgot that was a line from the movie.
But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I like to think I'm Monokuma because I inflict despair to everyone around me.
Yes.
I just want more Sonic movie content, okay?
You're getting that soon, okay?
Give it like a year. Give it like 2 years, and
Give it like 2 years, listen. Unless you're Marvel, you gotta wait a few years for another.
Yeah, I think I think the biggest thing
Wait, Tevy.
I think the biggest thing that's like pissing me off during this whole thing is like everything with Marvel's getting pushed back, and like that's all I'm looking forward to this year is Marvel shit.
All I have to live for.
I mean, to be fair, Tevy, let's be real, Marvel movies have been kind of coming up. Right there.
honestly, I kind of want Marvel to take a break anyway, so I'm fine with
Yeah.
this, honestly.
After Endgame, it's
Yeah,
kind of
after
like...
Endgame, I'm just like, okay, we need to take a break for a while, honestly.
Yeah, they really should have taken a little bit of a break before they continued the stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, gotta keep that continuity going on.
Yeah.
I can't believe Sonic just got fucking shot.
he got stun locked on his own.
Oh, that is my favorite thing to do as the werehog is just
Dunk.
I mean,
just dunk him.
you know, you were talking about
Oh
Sonic...
god, I am a Ganondorf player.
Oh.
Sorry, Sophie, go ahead.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Welcome Teddy.
Welcome
Teddy.
to-
Welcome Teddy. Welcome Teddy.
Welcome to the club.
Let him
Okay.
speak.
Wait, which one?
You.
You.
Okay.
Sorry
You
first.
said him, so like I'm not a boy. Alright. So
Are
it's
you
like-
though?
Eh. Well,
Rule 63.
speaking of Sonic lore and the Sonic movie in general, it's like some of the deep Sonic lore theories we're looking into like old the classic Sonics, and there was actually hints of an owl civilization with the Echidna civilization as well. So it's like, holy fuck!
They really
Like,
did
the owl
those.
was hinted near the very. And apparently, there's a very rare promotional image where he's talking about how Sonic lived with an owl
Huh.
in the classic era.
Nice.
Also,
Like, oh, this is some deep lore shit right here.
Deep lore shit.
also, Urban, I heard that comment.
Yeah.
But I heard that comment.
Right before Sophie started to speak, he quickly said Rule 33. or Rule 63.
Rule 69.
Ayy.
Order
I think
66.
the real key for this right now is that I gotta get to the key to winning this race is I gotta master the classic stages.
No, I heard Urban say something slightly different when she started speaking. He was like, a sexy voice for a boy.
No, I said Rule 63.
I ain't gonna touch that.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot werehog claw.
Killing that
Urban, you have a
conversation.
rule 63. It's called
Dead.
Urbanette.
Urban,
Oh,
oh no.
Urban,
You can barely ever
Mhm.
hear your audio clips when they come in.
What's
Yeah.
the so okay? Oh no, I was gonna say something, yeah, but I'm just like, wait, that's gonna be something to address.
What?
What?
Alright.
We're dressed normally.
What's that? What are you trying to say?
Excuse me, what?
Urban, I don't know what you're kind of humor you trying to go for, but it ain't working.
It ain't working, buddy. I'm sorry. It
Take a penalty.
Abort! Abort mission! Abort mission!
Weird strike.
No, now we have 4 influence left.
Are we there yet?
No.
Nah.
And there goes Jill again.
Are we there yet?
Jesus, these
Also,
nights.
I
take so long.
saw Brandon put Rule 34 in the chat. If I ever see Rule 34 of any of us, I am quitting Twitch.
I'm underage, by the way, so fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see.
no, I'm
half,
scared.
half of us are underage. The other half are like, if we ever see anything, we're getting out of this.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
If I see any of me, I'm running to Canada and changing
I
my
think
name
I'm
to
the only
Hank.
underage one.
Yeah,
here.
you're the only one underage. I'm 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
21.
For some reason, I thought a few of us were slightly younger.
We're all children.
I know. I knew so.
I have the mind of a child. I might as well be underage.
I still remember the image I saw earlier this week of just like a Ryuji of What Face. It's just like when somebody says they're 14. Okay, that's fine. You know, that's fine. I was born in 2006.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Also, Tevi. Oh, you have an inner child. You have an inner child. You pedo.
I mean, to be
No.
fair, I thought Teddy was a
No. Wait, what?
Let them out this instant.
Yeah, let them out. They
Let
haven't
them
seen
out.
Sonic
I will
movie
call
yet.
the authorities on you.
They have not seen the Sonic movie yet.
Filthy degenerate male.
Okay. Anyway, Sophie, what did you say about me? I didn't hear what you
I was
said.
just saying that
Oh,
I
fuck.
thought you were a lot older than you were actually.
Why does
I thought you were
everybody say
25.
that? Everybody says that.
It's the
It's
beard.
the beard.
It's a beard.
Yeah, it is the beard. Cause whenever I lose the beard, people say I look like a fucking baby.
Yeah, no, Tevi, it's literally the same here. When I let my beard grow out, people are like, "Oh, are you like 28?" And I'm like, "No, I'm 24." And they're like, "Oh." And then I shave my beard, and they're like, "What are you like 15?" And I'm like, "Whoa."
See, the weird thing for me is that even before I started to grow out my facial hair and stuff like that, everyone back in high school, my sister is 2 years older than me, but everybody kept thinking that I was the older one of our two siblings, even though my sister had been there.
I'm taller than my 24-year-old sister.
Look, I'm taller than most of my relatives on my mother's
I'm
side.
like 5'9" or 10, so I don't know.
Yeah.
5'9" or 5'10", which is it?
5'9.8.
I think that means ED's a little taller than me, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Edie's taller than me. That's
I'm
sad.
like 5'10", 5'11".
What are you guys' height? Just out of
Why are you
curiosity?
Californians so tall?
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm about 6 foot. That's how tall.
I'd have to look up my driver's license.
I don't.
I remember me being a 5'5", I think. I have to check again.
Because I think I'm 5'6", I believe, if I remember right.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
because I know I'm taller than Pat.
Short King gang, rise up.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I just remember one of my friends, I was taller than him, and then he got sick, and then once he come back to school, it's like, wait, you're taller than me
You
now.
got
What the
taller.
fuck?
Puberty has worked its magic.
I think my brother's like
Weird thing with my
33.
family. So, I'm taller than most of my relatives on my mother's side. Like that includes my mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother, my cousin. But then you've got my little sister who, apparently, who has basically Bayonetta legs. Like she's half leg.
It's half leg.
Exactly. Like, I just she
half
got.
your height, to be fair.
I'm just imagining the Photoshop of the actual Bayonetta legs now.
No, no.
Hey, Netta.
It's like people photoshopping every Smash character with Terry's legs.
And also,
But like 10 times worse.
yeah. And also, sorry, I was off a bit on my height, because I always got told that I was like super tall for my age, so I thought I was a little bit taller than. No, it's only 5'9".
It's also weird because I'm usually the youngest in all my classes.
Oh yeah, no, same here, because I was born literally the last day of the year, December 31st.
I was born in November.
Man,
okay.
that must suck for you. Like you get your Christmas gifts and your like birthday gifts around the same time.
Okay, my birthday is.
No, I get them both separately, so I'm good.
Well, he's
My
talking
birthday is in the perfect spot because it's just close enough to Christmas where I get lots of gifts, but it's far enough away where they're considered separate.
Yeah, like my birthday is March 8th, so like I'm basically right at the beginning of the like next video game season. So like it
Yeah. March 14th.
Anyway, to answer your question, Tevi. Oh no, it's basically what you think it is. They separate it. They decide that they're gonna give me some presents later than Christmas. That's how it was.
Oh, by the way, one of my cousins was born on Christmas Eve. So.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Poor bastard. Poor bastard.
Full best.
It's like, no, you have to wait till tomorrow to open your presents. But it's my fucking birthday!
No, the funny thing is, my sister's birthday is March 25th, which is usually the spring break in here. But for spring break, my parents always wants to go on trips, and since she's the youngest and doesn't live on her own, like she gets dragged to every single camping trip through them.
What do you call it? It's like my birthday's usually at the perfect slot, except for one instance. My birthday is March 8th. Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out March 9th.
Oh!
So pissed that update, you would not believe.
Meanwhile, me was March 14th.
Lucky bastard.
I was just like, okay, Mom, Dad, I don't even care. Like, just please, for a birthday present, just a pre-order for Brawl. That's all I asked, please.
Please.
Okay, I gotta be very, very careful.
The most hype I ever was for a video game period.
I mean, I think we consider like the most hyped game ever.
And honestly, Pat, how do you feel now? Like after the fact, like how do you feel about Brawl now?
It's like, I think Brawl is the weakest of the Smash games, but like Brawl was easily such a weird experimental time for the Smash community, for like Machinimas, Project Dev, and stuff like that. I look back on the Brawl days and kind of fond memory. It's like, I enjoy the community that surrounded the game more than the actual game. I kind of think.
Apparently, Stefan is 5'10", just barely taller than his mom.
Jesus!
I got like my
Fucking Colossus ass!
Why am I so short compared to everyone?
Ha! Get wrecked, short person!
Another S rank, let's go, boys!
You can only S rank the
Don't punch the screen, Sonic.
Yeah, what does it say? What does it say that Tevi can only S rank the night stages, like Pat just said?
I mean, he likes them, so.
That's
Listen, you just gotta have the passion for it, okay?
So, great. Now tell Heavy has to S rank every single Werehog stage, including the final level.
No.
That's half. I mean, it's not good.
That's not the Werehog, so.
Damn it, you're right.
Alright.
I heard a scream.
Where?
I don't know, because Ace
Yeah,
likes
where
messing
do you
with
think it
the
came
sound.
from?
Yeah. He
It's
likes messing with
like
the
nobody knows, like, should I say something?
I like to think it's better to just ignore it and just see how long it is before Ace tries to do.
See,
Just goes nuts with it until someone hears it.
Look, one of the perks of this new soundboard is I can hit every button at once.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
all I
gonna-
have is this "that was easy" button. What do you want to say?
No,
Listen, listen, we
Oh, I
can
thought for a
comedy
second the game
ourselves,
crashed.
goddammit.
we need a note button.
Next time. Oh man, it's hard time.
Celebrate good times, come
Oh.
on!
Come on, babe. let's take
Come
the
on,
night
babe,
away.
let's dance the night away!
I love it because it's like
That's
the voice-
my bitch you're talking about, partner.
I love it because like the voice is so radically different. I think Jason Griffith just literally forgot the voice that he did like a few seasons ago.
It's like, oh shit, you're using the same exact model.
I don't think he realized that, or like I don't think he realized that it was the same character. or something.
And there goes all the dead.
There goes Amy. Just.
And then everyone died. The end.
This is what
Oh,
you get
no,
for
they haven't
dancing
died yet.
on
I'm about to beat the shit out of them. Let's go, boys.
Let's
Just
go.
wait in the Wii version.
No, you heard it here.
Sonic.
No, you heard it here first, folks. Tevi approves of beating up monsters that come out of people.
Sonic just ignores the monsters, just starts beating the shit out of the unconscious bystanders.
Yeah, just, the monsters just stop and they're like, oh my god.
No, I just want the one where he is just like grabs the person and just like the arm backward.
Wish we still had
Kitty
it.
punch, kitty punch, kitty punch, and pause. Stomach punch.
Quick, Sonic, use your down special.
What?
The one where I'm a ball, or the other one where I'm a ball?
Yay!
Yes!
Sure.
You're a ball in all of them, Sonic.
You're a ball in two.
God.
Yeah, I really enjoy. Just to go off of that, I really enjoy how like they have the quote unquote alternate moves, and like half of them are just basically the same thing anyway.
It's almost like Sonic was added extremely last minute in the brawl.
It's
Yeah.
almost like Sakurai doesn't care about Sonic.
Ooh.
Rip.
I mean,
Wasn't the game that he like, what's it called? Played to get a few for Sonic was Sonic 06?
Poor bastard. Poor bastard.
I think I heard something about that.
I've been spending
That was the game he used like to kind of base things off of.
again,
Well, hello,
where's this
Spider-Man.
platforming shit in the level?
Yeah, what's with the Spider-Man
Okay.
PS4?
Oh, okay,
shit?
but Pat, see that would be too much fun, and we can't have too much fun.
Why can't we
Otherwise,
just... Why can't we just have Spider-Man
Whoa, what
PS4
the
but with Warhog? Oh, also suddenly...
I'm flying.
Idiot. Gold, what's wrong?
Nothing. I was just in the air for like 10 whole seconds for no reason.
And so Amy spent the entire time with Professor Pickles with her diet only being cucumber sandwiches. Poor
There's
girl.
something really weird about Amy's animations in this game.
Well, they try to make it really, really girly.
Yeah.
also, Edie, I hope you know now that because you've established this, it's now has to become a running joke that you play forces during each of these sessions.
I mean, this is what my life has come to. I'll accept it.
I've never seen the humans in this game, and that's all I have to say about that. Hi, Stefan.
Oh, Stefan's here. Hi, Stefan.
He's in the he's
been
in
here.
he's in the Twitch chat. Oh,
I mean-
oh, wow! I am ignorant. I am so sorry. I looked up and I saw more messages from Stefan. I'm like, oh wow, I'm a dick. Hi, Amy.
Funny because someone else pointed it
Yeah,
out.
why do you think we talked about it? Like,
The
What do you
height.
think I mentioned Stefan earlier?
Yeah.
Uh,
he
oh,
did.
Sonic, I like the big.
I
like
legitimately
the
not
chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
The chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah, there's so many ship pics of Amy and the Werehog.
Look at those big, bulging
Is she like 12?
muscles.
Yeah, I legitimately didn't hear
Hey,
anything.
hey,
Oh, please.
watch out! I think Rosie the Rascal likes you.
Oh no.
Hold
God,
on.
okay, now I want a picture of Amy doing the Moto I think. Yes,
Do you?
yes.
Thing is, come on, is there a walk cycle?
No. We don't need it. I'm fighting Infinite again, God.
All right, well, I think if we go to Holoska, is it going to be another? It's a day stage, right?
It's basic.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna end this first session on a day stage, and then I think we're gonna call it.
Alright.
Wow, we went
Quite
far
a
today.
bit this first session.
Oh yeah.
Which is why we
We
have so
talked
many.
about-
I don't know. I kind of lost track just because like I've been enjoying the conversations that
There's
we've been
so much
having,
to
and
say about
we
this game.
Again.
yeah.
The best and worst of us at the same time.
Or
And-
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also getting a little distracted because like I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fun commentary, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we are on point today with commentary.
Listen, like this, we're like it or hate it, it's still a game that brings us to discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I wish we
because-
were like this
it's
supposed to.
It's because we're all degenerates that love Sonic.
Hey, I would use love very loosely. It's an
damn.
abusive kind of relationship.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna deny that.
whoa. Wait, Pat, which one is the abusive partner in this relationship?
Yes.
Both.
Both Sonic abuses us and then we shit on him back.
Yeah, Pat's like, I'll shit on you until you finally get good.
Well, he was getting good, and then everything changed when forces attacked.
Listen, it was
Oh,
only
goddamn, I was
good.
good.
And
When
then
the
he
Sonic
took a
Forces
lost
attack.
girl to the beat.
Yeah.
Well, Lost World, he was just trying something different in this relationship. And then
Even
forces
Howard
like
with that.
you disguised
There-
yourself as
there-
your better
there-
counterpart.
I'm different, and then I decided to be Samuel McFerguson this same.
Ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da,
No, you don't. You
ba-da,
trust
ba-da,
Eggman more.
ba-da,
Do you know how much that bites?
ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da,
Why are you killing
ba-da,
Snowman?
ba-da, 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 ba-da.
Don't kill Snowman, I need those
Okay.
report cards.
There we go. I knew it was in one of them.
How am I gonna get my ice furniture now?
Yeet. Wait, is that?
Time travel.
Actually, now I'm just thinking about if I'd rather play Lost World or Unleashed.
I have 2 icons on here. How is that hard to see?
I
Stefan, this is
play
me you're
it.
talking about.
Yeah, that's true. I rather play.
Aesthetic wins in the end, Edie.
No, but no, you were just heard the gameplay. I rather play.
Yes,
it.
I can barely remember any levels from Lost World. I would have
Lost
to
World.
go back. Like the only one I can think of is the first like underwater whale level. It's the only one I would go back to.
Well, that's because it's also because it has one of the best.
Stop.
It's like has like the
Yeah,
best music.
and then
Best
they
track in the
ruined
game.
that level in the final world.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything from Lost World because I never played it.
I mean,
Lava Mountain Act 2 is one of the worst stages
I
of
mean,
this goddamn franchise.
Yeah.
it's the thing is memorable just because it's just following the generic format of
Yeah,
wind,
it's trying to
of
just
grass, sand,
What?
tropical.
It's very bland
snow.
in what it wants to do.
Penguins! Penguins!
Penguins.
I'm gonna call... See this guy on the left? I like this guy. I'm gonna call him
So-
Jerry.
So real
What about
talk,
the red guy?
penguins are literally like my favorite thing ever.
Penguins
Have
are
you
one
ever
of the-
seen the inside of a penguin's mouth?
What the fuck?
What? Have you?
Kevin,
Yes,
Kevin,
it's terrifying.
Like, how-
Teddy, I am going to go into your computer and remove the power of Google.
Hang on, Tevin, can I just... That just caught me so off guard. I didn't even know how to respond to it.
Okay, context of that though. The image was shown to me. I did not intentionally look up the inside of the mouth of a penguin.
I don't want, but you hang out with people that show you the inside of a penguin's mouth.
Listen, I don't want the context. I just want somebody to clip the. I like penguins. Have you seen the inside of a penguin?
That's the first thing I asked.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got
This
it.
entire level
I
is
like
better than
Tails. Have you seen
Frozen
Tails on a
Kingdom
bench?
Hearts.
What the fuck is the whole thing with the bench?
You don't want to know. Trust me, you really don't.
But all I know is that the bench has negative connotations, and I'm
Negative connotations is a fucking understatement, man.
I mean,
Whoever- If Tails was a real actual
Son of a
real
bitch, dude.
actual child in real life, that comic would be arrested for very disgusting child.
I've never
legal
seen it
things.
for
Oh God! I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that's why I really don't like the bench thing. It's like, guys, please. he's
Guys, they're
Tails.
children.
I think it helps that I've never actually seen it for myself. All I know
This
is
is
that
a
bench image.
children's franchise. What the fuck,
Guys, these are children. What are you doing?
But most of us are adults who like this franchise and play and talk about it a bunch.
That doesn't make it better. That's like that's like saying that. Never mind.
I
Never
just
mind.
want to point it out because
I was gonna say something, but then I was like, no, never mind.
Come
on.
And this is why there was not nice level in Generations. Because we get.
Sonic Unleashed.
and what'd you cut out?
Oh my God.
I said this is why there's not a nice level in Sonic Generations.
Why not? I like ice.
I don't know. Are there ice physics in Generations? Because there aren't any ice levels.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not an ice expert.
Well, I don't know. They have ice physics in Unleashed Project, right?
How did you get hit there? You suck.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll admit in
Used to
Lost
this
World, I find it
thing.
kind of humorous of Sonic just doing a ballerina twirl in the
Yeah,
ice.
it's fun.
It used to this sled.
Whales! I'm gonna call him Paul.
See, this whale is nice. He doesn't chase me.
Why are you
He
Italian?
gave me a ride.
Why are you Italian?
You almost ran over all those penguins.
No, Jerry!
See, now I'm imagining Sonic being like at the border and being like, "Are you an Italian?" Get out of Florida.
Get out, Miss Swamp!
I'm gonna
Sonic,
check if there's
Sonic,
actually
it was
a penguin
one
with.
console war.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
re-
check.
that's the
Did they ever
reason.
make a penguin Mobian in the comics or anything?
I think they did. Ow!
Why are you a penguin?
Why are you a penguin?
Why you a penguin?
Why the fuck you a penguin? My god. Squawk, squawk, you stupid bitch.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
now,
Okay, I found him. His name is Flip the Penguin, and he was part of the Arctic.
Flip the bird! Flip the bird!
We actually have a flip the bird.
We have a flip the bird. Let's go, boys.
This game is
Oh
fun,
my
guys.
god.
I fucking love this game.
That's literally just an image from Flub Penguin, I hope you know.
But Pat, that makes it better.
Oh my god. Can I do the penguin dance where just one frame turns around?
Club Penguin was a good game.
Was it?
Don't you dare joke about that.
All right. I forgot. If you want to take some of the pathways, you need to get the wall jump. Jerry, he's back. My boy.
Also, I just want to say, this is like kind of a tangent, but like I have a friend that just started playing Danganronpa 2, right? And
Yep.
he's been
It's
sending
not
me
me.
random messages,
Of course it isn't.
and it's just he just sent me a message. It's like, I think Nagito is like insane.
Where?
I don't think so, guys.
No, it's like I always remember the image from Final Fantasy Crisis Core, and it's like I think Cloud as a soldier. Just
No.
I think there's something off about Sephiroth, and the caption under is just where to fucking begin.
Look,
So-
Why are you Sephiroth?
Every time I hear Cross Gold, all I can think of is me, Go Gaga.
Hashtag Nagito did nothing wrong.
That's a lie, and you fucking know it.
But it's a lie. It's a lie that I'll die on.
Fuck no.
What is our
This
favorite?
essay
Cassette
will
tape.
say Why Kokichi's the most.
Moon metal.
In this essay, I will explain why Hiyoko is the best character from Danganronpa 2.
Why is she
Okay.
an underrated character that deserves appreciation?
Okay, Pat, who would you want to punch across the field more, Kokichi or Nagito?
I mean, I'm gonna get assaulted with. I'm gonna get charged.
I'm gonna say probably Kokichi on that. Because I think Kokichi's more of a piece of shit.
Try it. You won't.
Jerry, look at him.
Which one's
Look at
Jerry?
the cute little penguins. Oh.
Uh-oh, ranks are going down.
Huh. I see that I'm terrible at this game.
Oh my fucking god!
Again, wait till Shion like it.
And you know what? Just to piss you guys off, I'm gonna upgrade the shield.
Oh no! How dare you!
How dare you? Who uses the shield?
Dang
Oh
it.
my god, it's Sonic the Penguin!
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Penguin. Okay, the talk of penguins. It reminds me of this one video I watch all the time. It's this little girl and she's reading in a book. And like she's looking on the page. It has an animal with a name underneath it, and the first one's a parrot. So she's going through and she says P-A-R. Oh no, it's parakeet. So P-A-R-A-K-E-E-T. Penguin.
Oh, that's so dumb.
It's so fucking stupid, but I love it. Does the game autosave? I think it does, right?
I think, yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay.
You
Well,
can save yourself if you want.
yeah. How do I do that? Because it's not. Yeah, it's.
I think when you return to world map. Or
Yeah, I
something
think
like
when you go to world map.
Yeah.
It's on world map.
Yeah. So we'll return to the world map. We'll
yeah.
save just in case. But I think that's gonna do it for our first session of Sonic Unleashed. I'm very excited for the rest of the series because this is gonna be fucking fantastic. If tonight is a preview of what's to come, I am so excited.
I'm already tired.
Yeah, it's
So-
like we need to stop now.
Yeah.
Why the
yeah.
fuck I cannot find a Kokichi penguin?
So thank you guys very much for joining us for today's Sonic Unleashed stream. Next one will be Wednesday, also at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, let's find ourselves a raid target.
I'm gonna go
What's
eat.
the raid message?
Hashtag
Why are you
Tev is
Irish?
unleashed
No,
apology.
hashtag unleashed his art.
Yes,
hashtag
hashtag unleashed his art.
Why are you Italian?
On my end.
Why
Okay.
are you Italian?
Why are there so many fucking penguins?
I got one.
What do you got?
Miss Mix right now is streaming some Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Alright, hit that link.
Okay, if I can get out of the goddamn stream window. Okay.
Wait, Miss Mix is in Caro?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go raid Caro.
Alright, there you go.
Cat-
There's the.
Cato.
Let's go. That was kind of draining, not gonna lie.
But that's why it's glorious.
What? Sophie, what?
Wait,
Is
Listen
it-
to CR tab, so confused.
wait, hold on, Sophie. Why?
I'm so confused.
Oh, I get this. Okay, that's cool.
Da 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 da.
Listen,
Da-
that brain level just kind of gets a joke like that, okay?
Also, Pat, just so I can say this while you're in voice call, I really appreciate that you made that one line that I came up with regarding the turnips way better and actually did it on stream. That made me smile so much.
I was like, we have to do this. While we announced it during it, we have to do this.
Because I said that, and then I was like, I was like, I don't know if he wants that kind of stuff said on stream. And then it was like, then you made it better, and I'm like, yes.
Sophie,
yes,
please. This is so cursed. Please stop posting.
wanna see
Please
Chris
stop
Paul.
posting Danganronpa Cluck Penguin.
There's. I'm just trying to find one specific one, and there's just not
okay,
many of them.
okay.
Why is there so many to begin with? That's what I want to know.
But can Gundam beat Hubert the polar bear? That's a real question.
It's like one of these things where it's like you see these things and you go, why do they exist?
Man, y'all,
Oh my god.
Listen, y'all thought Thanos was a big threat. Nah, Hubert the polar bear, clearly the best villain to ever exist.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't think there's V3 ones in general.
Alright.
This
Give me
appeals to
just a
my-
second, guys.
Okay.
Getting the last couple bits for the raid set up. Okay, so is it mix? Is it miss underscore mix? Right? Or
Guys, scroll back up. Yeah, miss underscore mix underscore.
okay.
Wait, that's a reason.
It is.
Oh, finally, The Last of Us isn't trending on Twitter for once.
I just woke up to that. I was like, what? Wait, what's happening?
It's like, bro, what's going on?
What's going on?
The apocalypse finally happened.
I went to sleep, then went. I woke up when they went back to sleep.
See, this is why you treat your coworkers better.
All right.
Edie, I think everyone goes to sleep, then wakes up, then goes to sleep.
All right. Hashtag unleash his art. Give Carol all our love. We will see you guys later. If the raid will start, come on. Ah, for God's sake, Twitch, come on. There we go. All right.
Why are you in 480p?
Why don't you?
All right. See you guys later.
I couldn't afford 720.
480p the best.
Oh, nice. Puyo.
I know like a lot
Sonic.
of people would be jumping for joy if a Legends 3 announcement like happened. So maybe someday. I'm not counting on it anytime soon.
Someone said Mario and Sonic are in a romantic relationship, and someone's like said, he's 15, he's a minor!
That's the thing. So.
That's what you question. Priorities are kept in check. I'm gonna follow.
Alright. That was fun. That was fun.
Oh, I feel
That-
drained.
Yeah, that was really fun.